Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's going on, family? Y'all come on up in here, man. Y'all come on up in here. Yes, indeed, man. You know what time it is, man. It's Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're a little bit after 9. Welcome to the Smoke City Mobcast, man. The Smoke City Mobcast brought to you by the LDBC, man. That is the Lions Den boxing community, man. Shout out to the LDBC, man. Shout out to the entire LDBC, man. Be sure to visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com, man. Yes, indeed, man. Also, man, create a profile while you're over there, man. Create a profile. Go in there. It's free. You can chop it up with us, man. You know, and just be sure to hit up that website. And also, if you have not subscribed at this time, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share the Smoke City Mobcast, man. Every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, man, I just can't express enough, man, just how much of a blessing it is for you guys to join us, man. We have in the building my brother 78 Sports TV, Coach Sheldon Harrison. We also have K Black Boxing and the homeboy, the Cali Enigma, man. My family's here, man. We in here. We super thick. Yes, indeed. 78 Sports TV. What's up, baby?
What's going down, brother?
Man, ain't nothing to it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Right here on YouTube at 78 Sports TV. You can find me on Facebook at Kevin Nash. And you can also find me at the only place to be, www.ldbcsports.com.
Yes, indeed. If you ain't over there, you bullshitting. Coach Sheldon Harrison, what's up, sir?
Hey, you know what it is, man. What's going on?
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Hey, man. Some of y'all yellow belly sap suckers need to go to CSH Combat Sports, and definitely you need to be at ldbcsports.com because I saw some of y'all last week and hit them. Oh, I'm finna sign up, and I look for your name. You ain't signed up yet.
Mm-hmm. On that bullshit. K Black Boxing. What's going on, family?
What's good with you, brother?
Man, chilling, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
You can follow me here on YouTube, K Black Boxing. K Black Boxing. Also, I have a second channel, K Black Kicks 2. K Black Kicks 2. It's 2 K Black Kicks, but K Black Kicks 2 is K Black Boxing, man. So subscribe to that as well.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to 2 Robinson in the super chat. He says, let's get this popping. Let's get it popping over Rimbaka. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, Cali Enigma? What's going on, family? I might have lost him.
Cali on mute. I think you're on mute.
Cali, you still on mute, brother. Can you hear me? Well, let's roll. Let's keep rolling. Black Fight Fan TV. What's up, homie?
What's going down, man?
Got it, man. What's understood needs no explanation. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
They can follow me at Black Fight Fan TV on YouTube, Black Fight Fan, one word, on Instagram, and go to www.ldbcsports.com and look at Black Fight Fan, my profile on there, Black Fight Fan TV over there too.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Man. I don't know what happened.
Hey, man, it happens, man. It's Eddie Hearn. Tell the people how I can follow you, family.
Yeah, man, you can follow me at the Cali Enigma Boxing Network, the Cali Enigma 2, and you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at the Cali Enigma, and I'm also registered and also on ldbcsports.com. You can find me there too.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, we need to know, man. We spend a whole lot of time in here, man. We need to know where y'all from, family. We need to know where y'all from, man. DJ, yo, I see you in the building. Ohio up in here, man. Yes, indeed. St. Cruz, and I see you. Diamond Lion, I see you in here, family. Yes, indeed. Robert Rowland, I see you, family. What's going on? D21519, I see y'all, family. Where y'all from, man? Where y'all from? Naptown 317, I see you, Eugene. Nappy City where the thugs keep it gritty. Harold Jones, I see you from Atlanta. Diamond Lion, the NO, I see you. DMV, salute, Black Ham. Damn, this shit going too fast. Alabama in the building. Southern California. LT Green, Dallas, Texas. You know what time it is. San Fernando Valley. Jeez. We had Sacktown, Florida, Detroit. Damn, St. Louis. This shit going too fast, man. Y'all making me dizzy. MIA, yo, what's going on, Rob Stewart? Shout out to the 305. Selma, North Carolina. Kylene, Texas. Lurk Life, I see you, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, let's go ahead on, man. Oh, man. H-Town, I see you. Shout out Southside. Brooklyn, New York. Chicago, Illinois. Philadelphia. Los Angeles in the building. Sin City. Yes, indeed. Omaha in the building. Raleigh, North Carolina. What's going on? I see you, Philly. I see you, Long Beach, California. Dang, boy, y'all in here thick today. Nappy City. East Orange, New Jersey. Reef, you know I knew nothing about that East Orange. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, man, we have some things going on, man. We got a lot going on in sport of boxing, man, of course. I'm going to say this. I want to review, and I'm going to go to you, Black Fight Fan TV. I want you to, man, talk to us about the Spence versus Ocampo fight, man. We don't want to know about the atmosphere. We want to know about the high that the city's on, man, as a result of that event.
Well, I mean, it was extremely beautiful, man. The event was the event center was laid out. The Cowboys got a really huge facility. It sits, man, I don't know how many acres it sit on. I mean, you had everything was accessible. There was no congestion. You had literally a football field when you walk up to the actual event center to go through the lines to go in. So it was literally like AstroTurf, a Dallas Cowboy field, probably about 50 yards worth of field or more, you know, when it's stretched out. But I'm talking about with the hangover with the people. There was a freaking huge jumbo screen outside of the event center that sits right there where you could actually watch the undercards right there on that football field. I could see the undercards on this gigantic screen. You walked in, there was space all around. Down there before, it was no congestion, bro. The arena was beautiful, well lit, very well, like very comfortable. The crowd was just a rainbow of people, mostly American people, mostly African American people, but we had Mexican Americans, white Americans. It was everybody. It was a lot of great music being played, a lot of Dallas oriented music. You know, we had the young brother. I don't know this young brother's name that walked Earl out. A lot of you youngsters know that'll say it in the comment section. His name is Yellow something, but he got a little jam out, man. That's on me. And Earl showed love to that guy, but that guy, his song is really blowing up. And I seen little Boosie there. I seen Dak Prescott there. I seen Michael Irvin there. I seen Adrian Broner there. I seen Robert Garcia. I seen everybody, man. I seen everybody from Showtime. I mean, it was a world-class event, man. And Earl brought the city out, and the city's still on the high. I heard Earl on ESPN yesterday. He was talking to Stephen A. Smith. He's consistently doing stuff. He was on the Breakfast Club yesterday. He's on the tour. They rolling, bro. Him and Bud, they out here rolling, man. They rolling, but the city really showed up for Earl as well as the state of Texas. Man, it was Houston was in there thick. You know, Houston was in there thick. Everybody was in there thick. Yeah, New York was in there thick. But Dallas, man, is a hard market to crack. And the amount of love and respect that Earl got is very hard to achieve in Dallas because it's a city, it's a cannibalistic city, man. It's easy to get ate out here, man. And that dude has love and respect, and the results are gonna be phenomenal for him. But it was a great atmosphere. I had a great time, brought a lot of joy to my heart, man, watching all that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 78 Sports TV, man. I'm gonna bring it over to you, family. Same exact question, man. What are your thoughts on the Spence Ocampo fight, man, and the card and the event in and of itself?
Hey, like they say, it's on me, baby. It's on me, baby. I went and downloaded that shit ASAP. That's why I gotta go download that shit. That Yellow BZ cold. That shit cold motherfucker. But as far as the event, outstanding. I was glad to see the people come out for Earl. People came from all over the country to support the brother. And you know, it was wonderful. And he showed everybody you ain't got to do all that extra shit to get support. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do. You just gotta you gotta fight. Be willing to fight everybody, and the people gonna support you. You know, and as far as the Ocampo fight, really wasn't nothing to talk about other than that body shot. Earl proved that he is the best body puncher in boxing for sure. Put that boy to sleep. Ocampo came out to fight though. He came out letting his hands go. Trying to work the jab and stuff, but one hit a quitter. That's all it took. Jerry Jones in the building supporting him. And it was a beautiful event, man. I wish I was there, but I will be there for the next one though.
Yes, indeed. Hey, man, it's on me, baby. Hey, Coach, same exact question, man. I want to know your thoughts on the Spence Ocampo fight in the card and the event in and of itself, from what you see.
Well, I mean, this fight happened the way we said it was going to happen, okay? And, as I was watching Errol Spence whoop this boy's ass, I started wondering, how the hell on God's green earth did the IBF get this guy moved up in the rankings good enough to fight Errol Spence Jr.? He should have never been in the ring with him, man. I understand. It's his Mando, And, to all the people, all the Hispanics, because y'all coming to my channel trying to light me up, saying Ocampo was going to give Errol Spence their work. Yeah, right. Yeah, he didn't, okay? Errol Spence came in. Ocampo, landed some good shots, man. Landed a couple of good shots. I mean, he was standing there to bang, but, boy too young, man. He's 22, man. Boy 22. There's levels to this, man. There's levels. I mean, his shots wasn't even hurting Errol. Errol walking right through him. And I also saw Errol Spence doing some stuff, man. He, when Ocampo was trying to jab, man, I saw, Errol Spence actually taking a step back, man, instead of actually trying to, just walk through the punches. See, Spence is getting better, man. So that whole narrative that Errol Spence, he get hit too much, he don't move his head, well, that's null and void. Go watch the fight. Watch the fight. He was taking a step back, man, and he was avoiding a lot of shots by Ocampo. But it was a good fight, man, and I thought Errol Spence, gave a good account. That's what you're supposed to do to a guy like Ocampo. You're supposed to knock him the hell out. You're supposed to whoop his ass. That's it. He's not supposed to get out of that ring alive, man. He's not supposed to. Well, you know what I mean. I don't mean like killing him, but he's not supposed to get out of there, man. And he beat him in the first round, Errol Spence talking about he was going to carry him, man. Nah, don't carry him. You get rid of bums.
Yeah, yep. Yes, indeed. You said it. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV in the building, man. I've been trying to chase you down, Blue Blood Sports, man. You need to shoot me your email, family. Email me junior at, well, it's JUNIOR at juniorthetruth.com. K Black, man, I'm gonna come over to you. I know you at work, either leaving work, at work on lunch, or headed to
Junior,
work.
do Cali first and come back to you, brother.
Oh, because you in there working. All right. Hey, Cali Enigma.
What
Cali,
up, brother?
yes, sir. Same exact question, man. I want to know your thoughts on the Errol Spence Jr. Fight in that event.
Man, I thought it was dope, man. Maybe especially, man, when Earl came out in the Dallas Cowboy guard, man, that thing was wet, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. That thing was wet. He came on, that shit was sweet, bro. So I was like, man, okay. He came to put on the spectacle, man. It's not just how you look, man. It's also what you're wearing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And he represented well. He represented the city of Dallas. He represented the state of Texas. Let's just put it, man. He made the state of Texas very proud, man. And I appreciate what the brother did, man. I think the brother is a very special fighter, man. I'm looking forward to him and Bud Crawford. Like I said, from a fan standpoint, I hate to see the two brothers go at it. From a boxing fan standpoint, it has to happen, man. I have to see it happen. So what I want to say, man, when I watched him, I knew he was going to dispatch him. He dispatched him a little earlier than I thought. I thought he'd stop him within 3. He did stop him within 3. Technically, I didn't see him stopping him the first round. World Breaker Fighting picked him to stop him in the first round from the beginning, and he stuck with it. So shouts out to the brother of World Breaker Fighting. He picked Errol Spence Jr. to stop Carlos Ocampo in the first round. I don't think Carlos Ocampo is a bomb. He's a prospect, man, that got pushed up a little too early. But I think he'll be all right, man. I think he'll be able to recover from that, man. And I think he's gonna be a pretty good fighter, to be honest with you, man. But a lot of people saying they think that he'll beat Jeff. I don't know. I'd like to see him fight though. But I mean, I think Carlos Ocampo definitely showed off well for the little time that he was there before he got hit with the body shot. I thought he showed fairly decent, man. I mean, I know a lot of people think one of the reasons why Errol Spence ended up fighting Ocampo because most of the guys who were ranked in the IBF ducked him. They avoided the fight. That's what happened. You know what I mean? Palomar was supposed to fight Earl Spence Jr. for the right to face Kell Brook. He ducked. Then he was supposed to face Ocampo to fight Earl Spence. He ducked again. Now he's fighting at 154. So, I mean, then some of the other guys who were in the rankings, they ducked too.
Jeff Horn.
That's what's been happening. They've been ducking Earl, man. Earl's don't care. He would have faced any of them dudes. And then Sean Porter, man, he kept bringing up this whole, I'm not ranked in the IBF. You would have got a free shot. So, I mean, Earl can only face who he has to face. He either faces Ocampo or gets stripped of the belt. So he did what he was supposed to do, man. And he got the guy out of there, man. So I'm not going to be – I know there's a lot of people got mad at Earl Spence Jr. for facing Ocampo, talking about Earl Spence Jr. He didn't pick that fight. He wouldn't have picked him. Earl would not have picked Carlos Ocampo. Let me just go and say that for all the people who keep pushing this stupid-ass meme. Earl would have never picked Carlos Ocampo. He wanted to face Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, and all the other top welterweights first and foremost. That's what he preferred to fight. But he had no choice. Either face Carlos Ocampo or get stripped. So let me just go. I just wanted to kill that right there, nip that in the bud. I mean, so props to Earl Spence Jr., man. He did what he was supposed to do, man. I mean, I understand my Ugas. Ugas will get a chance at Earl Spence Jr. and he only gonna last, in my opinion, 5 more rounds more than what Carlos Ocampo did, man. I don't see any of these other dudes being really all that competitive outside of the top welterweights who I see Earl Spence stopping all of. Only fight I don't know about is the Terrence Bud-Crawford fight. That's the only fight that I'm completely confused on, which I've gone back and forth on that one. I picked Earl, I picked Bud, I picked Earl, I picked Bud, and I really don't know. So, other than that, but yeah, I think that Earl Spence Jr. did a fantastic job, man. Salute to the state of Texas. You know what I'm saying? That's where my background, my roots come from. So even though I'm from California, my roots, both my father's parents are from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You know what I'm saying? And that's where most of my family on my father's side resides, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So salute to that area. That's where my bloodline is, man. Salute to Black Fight Fan too, man. And everybody who did it big up with Earl Spence Jr. this weekend, man.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to General Africa. I see you out there, man. Santee Walton, what's up, family?
What's up, brother?
Man, you got it, family. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Right here, the bottom line, Santee Walton, man. Right here on YouTube.
Yes, indeed. And I got the same question for you, man. Tell me your thoughts on the Spence Ocampo's fight in the overall card.
Hey, I don't mean to cut. I'm back to whenever Santee get finished, brother. I'm just letting you know.
Got you, bro.
Oh, I feel that fight wasn't too much to cover there. He pretty much it was a dirt nap. He was El Campo tried to exchange and throw body punches with a body snatcher, and he ended up tasting wind, man, tasting a whole bunch of air, and screaming and howling on his side. I mean, it wasn't too much to go over. Spence got rid of him like he was supposed to. There's a few other fights, but that's the fight in particular that I watched in detail and what I cut the program on for. And I was happy for the crowd that showed up for Earl Spence Jr. Jerry Jones showed some support there. The young man is officially stamped, man, and he's put himself in a bracket that is beyond the other folks that he actually gave recognition to and wanted to fight coming through the ranks. So Errol Spence Jr. has done himself a great service just fighting at home in the way that he destroyed his undefeated opponent at that time. And I'm proud of the guy, man. He's setting himself up well for the future. And he's putting more fear in the hearts of the guys that believe he's the boogeyman at 147, because this is the type of overall skill that he keeps displaying. And he looks better and better with time.
Yes, indeed. Okay, K Black, right over to you. Same exact question, brother. Your thoughts from this weekend?
and Earl Spence put on a phenomenal performance, man. You know, hit him with a real good body shot, got him out of there, man. Like Earl Spence continued to say, he don't get paid for overtime. You know what I mean? And he dispatched him. He had an opening. He seen the opening and a phenomenal body punch that he is. He seen it and took advantage of it and shipped a compo back to Mexico, man. You know what I mean? But what he's doing is phenomenal, man. He put 726,000 people viewed it. You know what I mean? He put over 14,000 asses in the seats. Jerry Jones was there, man. You know what I mean? And he's a good dude, man. You know what I mean? He put let Yellow Beezy, you know, design on me. You know what I mean? That's on me, baby. Bring them on out. And that's what's up, man. You know, that's a good look. You know, when you have when you have that shine on yourself, and then you allow somebody else to get some of that shine, man. So, and then he's doing the Breakfast Club interviews, man. I mean, this dude, a star is rising, or you know, one can even say a star is born, man. Because I truly believe that if you don't think he is a top welterweight, man, I'm gonna go beyond it. Not only is he just how the way Saturday went and everything just went for him. He's one of the top fighters, one of the top stars in boxing today, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to TJ Wilkins, man. I do this all the time. I forgot to introduce myself. This is Junior the Truth, man. JUNIORTHETRUTH. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth. Same thing, JUNIORTHETRUTH over all the platforms. And go over to my YouTube and subscribe. All that good stuff, man. So I really truly appreciate y'all. Salute. Black Fight Fan TV. I'm gonna bring this right back to you, man. But one of the points that I hit on from this weekend, and one of the moments that was just really electric to me, man, was after the fight, when Jerry Jones entered the ring and he was talking. And as much as I'm not rocking with the NFL and so on and so forth, I still felt that was a very, very pinnacle moment when Jerry Jones basically endorsed Errol Spence Jr. and he made the comment that he can fight again if somebody else want to get up here. And I think people kind of scrape over or kind of pass over the significance of that endorsement and the partnering, Errol Spence being able to partner himself with the Dallas Cowboys, which for all intents and purposes is one of the most valuable sports franchises in the world, period. Not just, in the US, not just in the NFL. I think the next closest one is the New England Patriots. And I think the only one that overshadows the Dallas Cowboys is the Real Madrid football club, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So Black Fight Fan, my question is, with regard to Errol Spence partnering and lining himself up with the Dallas Cowboys and the community of Dallas and the whole North, really the whole state of Texas. But what is the significance of that partnership specifically with the Dallas Cowboys on his career, not just his career, but boxing?
Well, from the start, Jerry Jones has wanted to do world championship boxing in the arena, in the Dallas Cowboy arena, the AT&T Stadium. Now that was always the plan. It wasn't just like to get a couple of Pacquiao fights. I think ultimately he wanted Mayweather to come through there, and a lot of things that happened. He had bigger plans and aspirations for it, and it didn't turn out the way that he necessarily wanted to, because boxing went through a couple of different phases, and of course Floyd was aligned to Las Vegas, and there's always been the Cowboys respect the sport of boxing. He continues to try. He brought Canelo there and Liam Smith. That's like a continuous thing, even though those events don't necessarily do what they supposed to. I see the Cowboys have for years consistently tried to pump life into boxing. I guess that's something that Jerry Jones likes in his pastime. He likes actual one-on-one combat. When I say combat, I mean boxing, because boxing is not MMA. It's a gentleman's sport. I can hit you, you can get up, and they get a count. It's a gentleman's sport. And a lot of rich guys, they love boxing. Like you catch Warren Buffett and all these billionaire dudes, they love boxing, man. That's why I said, when I used to say a lot of stuff about the UK, they can never amount to us in boxing, because there are people over here that can snap their fingers and instantaneously pump life into the sport. You understand what I'm saying? And this is just a situation where we actually have a kid and DeSoto is one of the strongest, if not one of the strongest football produce manufacturers in the city. Jerry Jones actually still lives out here. His family is rooted here. His grandson actually won state like a year ago. He was the quarterback of the team that won state. And I think one of their rivals was Earl Spence's school. I mean, it's a lot of like connection here. And I think I was explaining this to some people over dinner from the PBC in different areas. I think I was telling them, I was like, even though Dallas is big, if you're not the people that are from here, it's like a small town. So like we all like affiliated and know each other through family or last name. The people that are really from here, no matter the color. That's why we always ask each other, well, what's your name or where you come from and all that type of stuff. You guys get that from me. So I'm saying it's like that is a huge deal. And that is a huge deal when Jerry Jones, when Earl Spence comes, you see how he treats like Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith. When you affiliated with the Cowboys and when Jerry Jones makes that family deal with you, you like family. Them guys is still, if you notice, them guys still got jobs. They still make millions of dollars. They still get respected in the community. Earl Spence has put himself in a position to be hooked up with that brand. He's a personal fighter. And so they're going to try to coerce building him up into the star to fill up Cowboy Stadium on a consistent basis, having world-class boxing matches there. That's what he wants. He don't want Earl to go to Las Vegas and take that crowd to Las Vegas. He wants that crowd here in Dallas, right here in Texas. And Earl is gonna have crack at that Frisco spot for as long as he need to build himself up into a position to where him and Al can get enough people to fill that stadium to capacity. They have all the resources and tools laid out in front of them. They don't have to go nowhere no more. And that's what I told you guys from the jump. Once this stuff started playing all the way out, Earl Spence will have the golden road paved ahead of him. He won't even have to leave here no more. And that stuff is actually happening. So, you know, it's gonna be funny to see how all this stuff is gonna pay out, because the whole dynamics of boxing is about to change from how guys promote themselves, where we hold fights at. Places that wasn't getting fights before is about to start getting fights because other fighters, other teams, other sports people, it's gonna be a heat wave through boxing, and people is finna start getting on board. You know, this boxing, you got some good fighters from your town. You know, that's revenue. And these guys is always looking for people to fill up these stadiums and things like that. Because if it's just sitting and they ain't occupied, they ain't making no money. You know.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Mr. Martin, the super chat. He says he drove 9 hours from Mobile, Alabama for that one round. It was worth it. The event was lit, and the ladies, Lord have mercy. Was that weather girl in there though, bro?
Hey, that's what everybody was saying, man. It was so many women in there, Junior. It was like if it was 13,000 people in there, it was 9,000 women in there. Beautiful, thick, Southern sisters come off some ham hocks and some collard greens, walking in there. It's hot down there. It was so hot, man. So they was dressed right. It was beautiful, man.
Beautiful thing. Glad I kept my ass at home, 78. Glad I kept my ass at home. Hey, blood boxing. What's going on, family? Blood. The godfather of this shit. What's going on, sir?
Yo. What's good with it?
Man, chilling, man. I got two questions for you. The first one was, I just want your thoughts on that Spence fight, man, in that event.
Man, listen. That was a beautiful thing to see, man. Spence went in there. He did it quicker and in more fashion than, everybody else thought he would. I mean, everybody knew that Spence was going to come out on top, but we didn't know he was going to do it with a body shot in the round one. I mean, he folded that kid up, and it just goes to show the boy didn't belong in the ring with Errol Spence. And I wanted to say, too, man, great work to Black Fight Fan TV, man. I love the collabs, Barbershop, DCB, getting to see brothers linking up, man. It was a beautiful thing. And, years ago, England, they talked a bunch of shit in 89 about taking over hip-hop. They thought that hip-hop was only New York, but they didn't know that hip-hop was Dallas, They didn't know it was Midwest. They didn't know it was West Coast. And now they're seeing this in boxing, okay? Eddie Hearn thought that he was going to come over and take over American boxing. And that's just not how it's going to go. We got a whole bunch of shit going on over here. And we got a big fight building up between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. And this is something that we need, man. A big fight between two welterweights. It brings you back in the memory of when Tommy Hitman Hearns fought Leonard, okay, in 1981. It brings you back in that because you got two undefeated fighters. That other chump, I don't owe him nothing because he let a belt get stripped from him, okay? He got fat. He had no excuse to be out of the ring as long as he was, and now he done lost his spotlight to two other fighters who got a backing behind them. There ain't nobody coming out here in Florida for Keith Thurman, but in Dallas and Texas, they coming out for Errol Spence and they coming out for Omaha for Terrence Crawford. So that's what I got to say about that.
Okay, second question. So let's transition the subject, man. We finally have hold on. Shout out to Cali Enigma in the super chat. He says Eddie Shermhead is enemy to the sport of boxing. He's only out for himself. So yeah, blood. So we finally got an offer. The offer was accepted, and now we have a contract into Deontay Wilder from Mushroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn, and Anthony Johnson. I want to know your thoughts on that situation.
To be honest, man, I don't know what's in the contract, but they better treat him right. Because at this time, I don't want to see the fight, man. I don't even want to see it. I want to see Anthony Joshua swim by himself. I want to see the UK hold him up because he's not going to make it ever over here. And they still talking this big talk. I listened to a couple of them talking today. They still talking that A-side shit, that make-believe shit. It's not our job to build UK boxing. They could build themselves. Put Anthony Joshua, let his ass go out there. He didn't deserve $50 million. He ain't taking it anyway because he want Deontay Wilder to come meet his terms. But, in my opinion, Deontay Wilder need to move on towards legacy. He the one close to the legacy. And I just think it's time for him to move on, man. Fuck that fight. I don't care about that fucking chump. He want to fight, man. He's scary, man. He a fake champ. Fuck him. Deontay Wilder needs to move on, so I don't care if Deontay Wilder accepts what's in the terms, and then I'll support it. But if he don't, then I'll support that too, because he's not obligated to fight Anthony Johnson or Antonia Jenner, or like Cali Enigma say. Yeah.
Okay, let me take it over to 78 Sports TV. 78, same exact question, man. What are your thoughts on the contract finally arriving? And is it possible that we're going to see this fight?
Yeah, it's possible we get the fight. It's possible. But at this point, I'm with Blood, man. At this point, I'm like, whatever, man. As much games as they playing and stalling tactics and coming up with different excuses every day, I would much rather at this point Deontay Wilder say fuck y'all and he go and fight other people in his career, and then when he come back and revisit this fight, he get the money he fucking deserve, because Wilder already conceded and said, fine, I'm gonna take an L in this situation, let's just get the fight done. And these faggots still making up shit, still got excuses, talking about Joshua need more than 8 weeks, all kind of dumb shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The men already agreeing to take less money, and you still talking, making excuses up, so they don't want to fucking fight. You know what I mean? So, while they just now sent the contract this week to Deontay Wilder for the fight, so Wilder gonna take a couple days, look it over. If he like everything that's in there, then he'll say yeah. If he don't like what's in there, then he gonna say no. You know what I mean? So regardless, I'm like Blood say, I'm gonna support whatever decision Wilder make at this point, because either way, we ain't getting the fight right away. Even if he signed the contract, we ain't getting the fight right away, according to Eddie Hearn. Hearn already said that they not fighting in September. He could fight Povetkin in September, but September is too fast for him to fight Wilder because he need more time to train. Okay, yet these sissies keep telling us that Wilder's the one holding up the fight, and Wilder, he should, man, get the fuck out. It's just, I can't believe these dudes, man, are so. They're so willing to lie and so delusional and to save face, man. It's all a game, an internet game of saving face. And W's and L's. Who taking the L? Oh, I don't want to admit that Hearn full of shit because I don't want to take an L. Nobody told you to take an L. You the one keep jumping in front of all these bullets for Eddie Hearn. You ain't got to defend this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to defend him. But y'all keep doing this shit, so y'all taking L's on your own. Regardless, it don't matter, man. Whatever they fight, I'm good with it because I know Wilder gonna knock this boy smooth the fuck out. You know, I'm not even worried about AJ, Eddie Hearn, and all that bullshit, man, because I don't think AJ gonna last that long anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just hope Wilder get him before somebody else, but you know, eventually he get knocked the fuck out.
Plus, there's no fighters on the spreadsheet. There's none there. So he's going to have nowhere to go anyways. Who's there to fight? Just go look at the spreadsheet. It's filled with old men who are past their prime and young, unproven fighters. There's nothing there. There's the only two fighters there. Both roads lead to each other. So why all this pull for AJ? I don't.
Yeah, that's a fact. Ticket TV.
Yeah, you guys do.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Ticket. Go. No, I was gonna say. I was gonna piggyback up there real quick. One of the reasons why this fight ain't taking place is because Povetkin ain't signed yet, man, and they're worried that Povetkin's team trying to run out the clock to take this damn thing to purse bid. So they kind of in the they're trying to the conundrum right now. They're trying their best to try to get out of the situation, but I think they're gonna fight neither and vacate the WBA title. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Ticket TV, what's up, baby?
What it do?
Man, already, man. What's understood needs no explanation, bro. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Ticket TV and Ticket TV Boxing. Y'all already know. Go subscribe to the channel Ticket TV Boxing, and you can catch me on Instagram at Ticket TV Media. Y'all go follow me on Instagram.
So let me ask you this, my brother. The contract is over to Anthony Joshua and his team. I mean, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder and his team from Mushroom Boxing and Eddie Hearn and Anthony Johnson. I want to know your thoughts on the situation. Do we still need to rip Tat from his arm?
You should take a piss on that motherfucker and send it back to him just straight like that. You should piss on the fucking contract and send that motherfucker right back to Eddie Hearn. Fuck all them bitches. I keep telling y'all, ain't nobody got time to keep playing freeze tag and ring around the rosy with these motherfuckers, man. We already know what the deal is. All the dudes is a bunch of bitches, man. They gonna come up with a new excuse. Next thing is gonna be, oh, well, AJ got hurt in training camp or some shit like that. It's always something new with these motherfuckers. All they gonna do is stall tactics to waste this man's time. They don't got no intention on fighting, dude. They pussy. And everybody that back them up is pussy too. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, it's nothing else to keep coming on here arguing about. We see what y'all about. We see what y'all ain't about. Y'all don't want no smoke. You got motherfuckers out here that turn straight bitches over this situation. And, you know, motherfuckers actually respected they boxing, you know, knowledge and boxing talk have turned into straight trolls. So, I mean, bro, man, at the end of the day, man, fuck Eddie Hearn and them dudes, man. If I was Deontay Wilder, I'd take a piss and a shit on that contract.
Damn.
Send it back to him straight like that.
Sheesh. And that's just where you're going to stop? You just going to stop right there?
Ain't nothing else to say. These niggas bitches, man. I mean, listen, dog. What you supposed to do with a bitch? I mean, I'm just being honest with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know they say you can't never have beef with a snitch. Well, you can't never negotiate with a bitch. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. Where is it gonna get you? Your motherfuckers gonna come with a new excuse. How many excuses have they given us from the beginning? This man don't accept it all they fucking terms, and we still got more and more and more shit, more barricades. It's like, man, this ain't fucking, I forgot the name of that show, man, where you fucking go through all them fucking, that game show where you go through all them fucking crazy ass barricades and shit like that. And this ain't fucking one of them shows, man. This ain't that motherfucking reality show where you doing all this dare shit and this crazy ass dumb shit just to get a fucking prize. You know what I'm saying? Get a fucking cookie. We're not finna dance with them hoes, man. And this is another reason why I'm glad that Earl Spence came out today and said that, you know, basically fuck Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to sign with you, man. Y'all do a bunch of bitches. Straight like that. And if you don't like it, like I said, everybody in the LDBC, you know, hey, them dudes just down there at that fight in Dallas. Y'all ain't pull up, so shut the fuck up.
Well, let me go over here to K Black. K Black, what's going on, family? Same exact question, man. So the contract's in the Wilder. What are your thoughts on that situation?
Well, I'm in agreement with my brothers, man. it really just depends what's in the fucking contract. Like you say, he conceded before he was going to do the fight in the UK and all of that. They told him, yeah, we already know this damn story. They told him, you know, if you think the fight is worth $100 million, give me 50 million guarantee. AJ said the shot is down mouth, and then you know we back at square one all over again. So we just got to see if it's bullshit and Wilder walks away. I'm with my brothers, man. 51-0. Fuck AJ. I wanted him to be undisputed. Everybody knows what's gonna happen, man. The real boxing scholars, not these bullshit ass reporters. The real boxing scholars gonna know what truly happened. They know he was ducked. And that's all I gotta say, man. You know, my whole thing is LDBC, man. We have to continue to build guys like Wilders, Crawford, Hurd, Charlos, Spence, people like that, man. Because honestly, the LDBC, we fucking built AJ and Ash Juice, Eddie Germ, and Match Doing Boxing as well, man. So they ain't right on our coattails no more, man. But hey, man, first and foremost, Junior the Truth, man. I want to thank you for allowing me to come on your platform and speak, man. This is Soul City Mobcast, man. Subscribe to my brother Junior the Truth. Subscribe to my brother Ticket TV, 78 Sports TV, Cali Enigma, Black Fact Fan TV. My brother Santee Wilder, man. I also subscribe to K Black Boxing as well as K Black Kicks too. Man, I'm out of here, man. That's what. Just want to thank you for allowing me to come on the platform, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC and the Soul City Mobcast.
Hey, K Black. Hey, K
What's
Black.
Up,
hey, you said something that I was saying too that made a lot of sense, man. Like I said, that's why I said, I mean, I wasn't trying to be funny. I know people was probably laughing in the chat when I said take a piss and a dump on the fucking contract and send it back to him. But I was dead to fuck serious. Like, Eddie Hearn been playing us the whole time. He been using us, 7-8, myself, all the brothers, to keep putting out videos about AJ. They don't care what we say as long as we talking about this motherfucker. Because now the American public is starting to learn about this bitch without him having to do shit. You know what I'm saying? And so the more we talk about him, the more we build his name up over here. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I was just like, man, fuck that dude, man. Like, let him do whatever he gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? He gonna get knocked out by somebody anyways that he ain't supposed to get beat by. And that shit is all gonna come to an end. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't like Wilder just chasing this dude no more, man. The dude, like, can't never have beef. You can't never want somebody who don't want to fight you. I mean, motherfuckers was scared of Tyson back in the day, but they still somehow drug their scary asses in the ring. This motherfucker don't even want to fight. So that's what I'm saying, man. It's like they trying to use us to build his name in the States. Feel what I'm saying? So when we keep talking about this punk ass motherfucker, good or bad, his name is still out there in the database. People are still talking about this bitch. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just how it is, man. The dude's a punk. And like I said, you can come with your fake ass threats. But like I said before, man, I don't get into that fake ass threat and shit, man. Pull up, bitch. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta tell me nothing else. Just pull up. I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say about Anthony punk ass Joshua. Take the fucking tat off his arm because the nigga ain't built like that. So you can send me however fucking many threats you want. Fuck you.
Damn.
Kiss my motherfucking ass.
Hey, Ticket, I mean, 100% agreement with that, man. Like you said, we helped build that motherfucker, man. So fuck it. I said this before. We got our American champion. They can keep that UK piece of shit, man. I don't give a fuck about the dude anyway. You know what I mean? This has been something. I just wanted him because he had the goddamn belts, and since he ain't gonna fight anyway, fuck him, man, and fuck everybody over there, and everybody that's with Match Doing Boxing too. So even with Jerry Curl, Juice, Silk Shirt wearing, Jenny Jacobs, fuck him too because he's with it. It is what it is, man. And I can't wait. Exactly. Like I said before, I can't wait for my nigga Charlotte to beat the fuck out of him too and knock his motherfucking blockhead ass out, man. So it is what it is. But brothers, man, y'all stay safe, man. Continue to do the stream, man. And I'm listening, bro. Y'all have a good one.
Exactly, bro. Junior, that's why they don't care if 7-8 make videos and Blood them make videos on these clowns. Because at the end of the day, it's still putting their name out there. And at the end of the day, it's like 7-8 been saying. They got the fucking American media paid for. You literally got coon ass niggas smiling into the mic whenever he get these dudes interviews and shit. Like cheesing hard as a motherfucker, giving these niggas interviews and shit. Right. Like that is the biggest coon shit I ever fucking seen before in my life, man. Like motherfuckers really getting paid off, but they paying you with fucking ham sandwiches and English muffins, motherfucker. On some real shit, man. For real, man. I mean, a hotel room or some shit. That shit right there will fucking buy your integrity, man. This shit don't make no sense, man. So that's why they look at it like that, because they know that they ain't got to never worry about seeing 7-8 in the press rooms and shit like that, because they know that, you know what I'm saying, they would never give us no credentials. So they don't care. They feel like, hey, if we say they talk about shit about them online, it is what it is. Hey, we still, you know, like Floyd Mayweather used to say, all publicity is good publicity for him. So that's how they feel about this bitch. But he's a bitch, and that's how we gonna rock his name straight like that.
Hey, let me also say one more thing, man. I think that a mental health evaluation needs to be done on Anthony Joshua, man. I really do, man. I think that Eddie Hearn is taking advantage of a guy who's mildly autistic. I think they need to do some kind of evaluation or something like that, because I used to work with autistic individuals, and I think he's high functioning, but I don't know how they're looking at mental health over in England, but the guy turned down $50 million, okay? He's letting this guy run his life. You know, he might be exploiting somebody, man, who has special needs, man. I think that needs to be looked into, man. You know, I'm not, and also, I'm also going to make Obama videos in support of Povetkin having that purse bid over there. I want him to know that he has some support coming from me, that I'm supporting him. They do that purse bid and get that shit over there, okay? Because, you know, this guy's a chump. I could never support him. I want him to go through a dark night in hell to the point of no return. You hear? I'm going to support anything that's against him. So I'm asking Povetkin, man, take that fucking purse bid, make his ass come over there, take all the drugs you want. You got supporters, people in support of you over here.
Oh.
And I'm going to say that. And if he catch that body, that's good too.
Damn. Shout out to Cali Enigma in the super chat. He says Antonia Jenner goes on vacations with Richard Simmons and Rue Paul. Coach Shelton Harrison, we haven't heard from you in a second, man. Same exact question. What are your thoughts on that contract finally arriving across the desk of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and his team?
What fourth dimension of hell did they get that contract from? Why did it take so long? And then two, you know, I'm really itching to know what's in that damn contract. Like, are they going to pay Deontay Wilder, or is it like a joke offer, something that he was supposed to say no to? See, you know, I guess this is my thing, man. You know, I felt like Shelly Finkel and Deontay Wilder, they were in control of the negotiations when they got the bag. So Eddie Hearn can turn down the bag. And I'm just thinking, you know, who the fuck turns down $50 million, man? Like, it's frustrating. That's why I don't talk about this shit no more. That's why I stopped talking about it. That's why I stopped uploading videos about that tankhead bastard. That's why I stopped talking about, you know, James Bond. What's his name? Eddie Hearn? Eddie Sperm. That's why I stopped talking about him. Because, see, you know, I'm listening to you guys, and I'm getting irritated and pissed off at the same thing. How does Eddie Hearn, how does he take over the negotiations again? Why does he have to determine the offer? Why does he have to do it? Okay? I mean, I thought we had everything squared away with the $50 million, what they asked for, you know, and then, you know, I'm pissed off too. Yeah, matter of fact, man, here, let me just get this shit. Look, you got, you know, you got the legions of UK fans, and it's not all of them, it's some of them, but you got legions of these guys. Well, you know, everything is Wilder's fault. Everything is Wilder's fault. You know, no matter what Wilder do, it's still his fault, you know? It's going to be his fault, right? He offered them $50 million where they don't believe that's legit. But we still, you know, people, when I ask people, hey, well, you know, Shelly Finkel been around for 4 decades in boxing and entertainment. So, I mean, you pretty much know the guy is heavy well connected, okay? So if he says that there's $50 million available, then it's $50 million. This is Shelly Finkel. Okay, but that's not good enough. Okay, so he worked with Al Heyman. That's not good enough, okay? Even though Al Heyman got about 3 decades in boxing and entertainment. But that's not good enough. So now we get to this damn contract, man. We get to this contract. Why did it take him so long? I remember he said, what, the contract's supposed to have been there a couple of weeks ago. Now the contract is here. What were they doing? What were they doing that took so long to get that contract there? I mean, you know, and I thought Eddie Hearn would have already had this contract already drawn up. I thought he would. See, the problem is, man, we right now, you know, this mobcast is supposed to be, it really to be for, you know, us getting it in versus these UK people. It's supposed to be, but guess what? We can't do that because these guys, they're going to support what, you know, Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn doing. They're going to support that. I mean, it's channels, you know, I used to go back and forth with, but it was all friendly. And guess what? Now we can't do that no more. We can't even have friendly debates because people get so caught up in their damn emotions. About who? About Anthony Joshua. I mean, what these guys want to do, man? These guys want to go slap Joshua in the ass and, you slap Eddie Hearn around. I mean, what the hell, man? You know, the fans need to get united, man, and then we'll get this fight. See, it won't be none of this contract bullshit, man. It won't be none of this. Okay, well, we gotta wait. Okay, now Wilder said, hey, I agreed to the terms, but now now what's the issue? But see, the UK fans and the LDBC, because I ain't gonna say Americans, because Deontay Wilder's an American, but we already know, man. This is a case of the light-skinned brother and the black brother, and the black brother is always gonna get the short end of the stick. That's how it is, okay? So all these people, a lot of these UK fans, they decide they're gonna side with the guy that's the lighter of the breed. So they're gonna side with Joshua. He closest to white. So fuck it. That's what they're gonna do. And we'll never be united to actually get these fights made. I mean, you don't have to agree with the LDBC, but it's supposed to be like, okay, we supposed to be having arguments on, how Joshua gonna beat Wilder, how Wilder gonna beat Joshua. That's what we need to be arguing about. We don't need to be arguing about no damn contracts. We don't need to be arguing about this stuff, man. We just need to be, look, I got gonna whoop your ass because of this. I got this many titles. Okay, your guy got this many titles. That's what we need to be talking about. But nope, we wasting time, man, talking about this stuff. And there's gonna be there's no resolution. Okay, there is no resolution to it. The end resolution is we not gonna get this fight. I'm telling y'all, I hate to sound negative. We not gonna get this damn fight to 2021. Guys, I'm telling y'all, this is what's gonna happen. We're not getting a fight next year, y'all. Forget about it. Don't think like that. We're not getting it. We're not gonna get it in 2020. We are never getting this fight. Hell, a part of you dudes gonna be retired from your damn jobs before we get this damn fight. Man, fuck Eddie Hearn, bitch ass motherfucker.
Damn. Shout out to Ron Finkley, man, in the super chat. Really, truly appreciate you, family. Hey, man, Cali Enigma. So I want to ask you, man. So we had Jared Hurd came out and announced that he's or showed footage of him having surgery on his shoulder, so on and so forth. How do you feel with that with regard to an impending fight versus unification bout versus Jermell Charlo?
I think it's funny how at the moment that the only opponent he had, the only option he had left was was Jermell Charlo, how he opted for surgery. He pulled a Keith Thurman. I mean, he was going to fight Kell Brook. I just want everybody to know that. He was ready to fight Kell Brook. Before any kind of surgery, he was going to fight Kell Brook. Because, he needed to face a right-hander before he was ready to face, Jermell Charlo. I mean, that's what every boxer says, right? Every boxer needs to see an orthodox fighter like there's not a plethora of those. Like that's like the most rational reason to not fight another champion next. I need to find an orthodox fighter first, because I've had so many unorthodox fighters that I just lost the ability to know anything, to understand where the punch is coming from an orthodox fighter, even though I'm an orthodox fighter and most of my fights in my career have been against orthodox fighters. That's a legitimate excuse. You know what I mean? Oh, Jared, Kell Brook's not available? Anybody else that I can possibly face? No? Oh, man, I got to have shoulder surgery, man. Did you know that my shoulder was banged up? Shit, man. Oh, no, I'm not ducking you. I'm still going to give you that work, man. I'm going to be out about a year, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be out about it. You go ahead and fight Jaime Munguia. Fight Jaime Munguia first, and then after the smoke clears, we'll see what happens after that. But, my shoulder, man, my shoulder got hurt. I can't fight. I really want you, man. I mean, can't you tell? Just like Keith Thurman wants Earl Spence Jr. He really wanted him. And, he was just like Keith Thurman was going to fight, Manny Pacquiao. And then when Manny Pacquiao wasn't available, all of a sudden, oh, shit, I got to have surgery on my elbow, man. I got to have surgery on my elbow. Hey, it's funny how injuries pop up, man, when guys have to face somebody they really don't want to face. I mean, it's absolutely, that's what, let me say this just to go back, and I'm just going to have to go back and touch back up on this Antonio Jenner shit real quick, because I'm going to hop back on that real quick. It's going to be very brief. Antonio Jenner, if he can't get out of this situation especially if he has to go to Russia, like I think is going to happen. That's why they haven't signed this deal yet. Watch either this fuck boy Antonio Jenner, either he vacates the WBA title or he fakes a fucking injury. I mean, I see that shit happen. Faking an injury will buy him some time. So don't be surprised if Antonio Jenner, who's quote unquote supposed to be in training camp, happens to come down with some
devastating injury that's gonna have him leave him out for like 6 months. So that's the new way to get out of fights now. It's the fake injuries. So that's exactly what I see happening. And it's clear that Jared Hurd wanted no smoke with Jamel Charlo. I don't care what anybody say. Anybody can't see this as suspect that he was willing, more than willing to fight Kell Brook, to go to the UK to fight Kell Brook. But all of a sudden, my fucking shoulder is hurt, man. Man, there's some pussy motherfuckers in boxing right now, man. This weak shit. I even have I mean, it's just, I don't know what the hell's going on with boxing right now, man. It's just one thing with Mikey Garcia and people getting mad at me because I'm saying that Mikey Garcia, heck, if he want to fight Earl Spencer, he should go ahead and fight him, man. I told him that I think he should fight Lomachenko first or somebody in 135 first. But if he gets past Ryder Easter and he wants that smoke, fuck it. I mean, Mikey Garcia was 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? But they're like, oh, man, you're not saying that Earl Smith Jr. needs to move up. Earl Smith Jr. already said he's going to move up after he unified the division. So he already has plans to move up. So it's not the same thing. It's not the same goddamn thing. And Earl ain't calling out fucking Mikey Garcia. But I understand, man, fans fall in love with fighters to the point where they don't want to see their fighter lose or get beat up or they have to admit that some fighter that they don't like may beat their favorite fighter's ass. And that's what all this comes down to. Even some of the UK channels who talk crazy and blame shit on other boxers or trash Earl Spence Jr. because we still have that shit going on too. And some of these other American channels who come up with shit. Fuck all y'all, man. For real. Every last one of you bitch-made punk-ass channels and fans who support these pussy-ass fighters out here, even though they show bitch tendencies, fuck you. You are the problem with boxing. You are the epitome of the problem with boxing. I'm tired of boxers with bitch tendencies because that's what we have right now. A lot of these boxers right here wear fucking tampons and shit like that, man, bleeding all over the fucking place, man. That's what's going on with the sport. These motherfuckers don't want no smoke. You know what I mean? We ask for certain fights, and these punk-ass fighters look for ways out. Some of the promoters know that their fighter can't win. They know that he's going to get his ass fucking stretched. Like this old pussy-ass motherfucker Antonia Jenner. Like we know that Jared Hurd was going to get knocked out versus Jamel Charlo. He knows it. Why do you think he faked this injury? I don't buy it. If you knew you had an injury, then why the fuck were you talking about facing Kell Brook, dude? Why were you talking about facing Kell Brook? The same thing with shit that I was talking about with Keith Thurman when he was talking about facing Manny Pacquiao. You know, when the people wanted him to face at the time, we wanted him to face Floyd Mayweather. But here's the thing, like Keith Thurman, the moment you had an opportunity to take on Earl Spence Jr., all of a sudden you opted for elbow surgery. After you said if Earl Spence Jr. get a title, you'd face him. You know what I'm saying? You said that, and here's the thing, Jared Hurd, you talking about you wanted to run through the whole division. You was going to take over the division. You were the man of the division. But I knew your ass was going to do some fuck shit. I don't know if you guys remember this. After the fight, this motherfucker started saying he's an A-side now. He started using A-side talk about that. That's who he's about. He said, I'm an A-side now. So, you know what's going to happen now? Since I'm the A-side, you know, I get to dictate terms and what's going to happen and where the fight's going to happen and how everything's going to take place in the financial terms and everything. Like, what? Nigga, I thought we were talking about undisputed champion at 154. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? This is that pussy shit, right? I'm talking about. I don't like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see. It's like I'm a big fan of Jaime McGee. Anybody knows this. I'm a huge fan of Jaime McGee. But he's called out Jamel Charlo. Hey, I'm not going to advocate for him, you know, avoiding fights and shit like that. You call him out. You say you want that smoke. You know what? After you fight Liam Smith, go ahead and take him on, bro. You know what I mean? You the WO champion. I can't act like you're a prospect when you're a title holder, man. You need to go see Jamel Charlo. Since Jamel Charlo, you need to go in and put your eyes on Jaime McGee because that's the only belt left right now. The other belt is gonna be held up for a year. So that's what I'm looking for. Jamel Charlo. Go after Jaime McGee, the winner of that. Hopefully you will get a shot at Jared Hurd at some point. Hopefully this motherfucker decide to take his skirt off and some shit like that, man. Clean his pussy up a little bit, man, and then we can see the fight that we want to see.
Let me jump back in here, man. D-Lo 404. Shout out to D-Lo 404 in the super chat. He says AJ will be irrelevant by 2020 with or without Wilder. Shout out to John Aristotle. in the super chat. He says, "Good cast, Deal Town, showing some love. Keep up the good work." Yes, indeed, family. So let me go over to Santee Walton. Santee, same exact question. The bottom line, Santee Walton, what are your thoughts on Jared Hurd and his all of a sudden surgery?
I think it's suspect. I think it leaves a lot of question marks here. And I think it's a disappointment. You got your mouth ready, for Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes, corn on the cob. That's what the fuck you want to eat. You understand what I'm saying? Don't come in here and then give me this motherfucking goddamn watered down piece of fish, goddamn it, and this bullshit ass meal that I didn't plan on eating. I know what I was supposed to get. Don't short me, motherfucker. Give me where the goddamn getting is good, what I asked for. And with that gentleman in particular, he is officially holding progress up with the junior middleweight division due to his own personal bullshit. This guy is a Maryland native. We don't need this stamp to our name when we've already had to deal with the Sugar Ray Leonard shit in the process in the past with what he did to Marvin Hagler and then came back. We don't need anything extra in Maryland with fighters like that doing silly shit like this. Okay? Here he is. He's a come-forward fighter, a goddamn fighter that walks you down and takes everything but the kitchen sink, stands up firm and keeps coming. Now, I understand.
Santee, they can't hear you, bro.
So you can't hear me?
Yeah, the people can't hear you.
Oh, shit. Let me put my other, let's try this.
We'll come back. I'm gonna come back to you, Santee.
Yeah, come back to me.
Okay. 78 Sports TV, same exact question.
My bad, brother. What was the question, bro?
We were talking about Jared Hurd and his all of a sudden surgery. I wanted to know your thoughts on that, and what does that mean for him in the fight against Jermell Charlo?
That's crazy. I didn't even know about this shit till I heard y'all talk about it. Well, Hurd, I mean, he ain't looking like he want no smoke, man. I mean, he was talking all the right talk. Everything looked good, but now that he got 2 belts, he don't seem to be interested in fighting Jermell Charlo. So if he having surgery, I don't know how long he gonna be out. I haven't read the reports yet, but I mean, it looked kind of suspect to me, but we're gonna see what happens, man. I don't really got no too strong of an opinion on it yet until I read the reports, but it does seem kind of suspect to me, what I mean? Because he hasn't, since he won to beat Laura, he hasn't really been showing no interest in fighting Charlo. To me, he been acting kind of brand new.
Yes, indeed. Black Fight Fan TV. You still there, family?
Yeah, I'm here, homie.
Hey, is it?
Hold on. Go ahead, Santee. Let me hear you.
Is this better
Nah,
for the people?
nah, homie, it ain't
No
no.
good.
Nah, it's Buffalo, bro.
Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and log in on my my tablet. My bad, brother.
Okay. All right, Black Fight Fan. I need to hear you cook, man. I need to hear you cook on this subject, man. Of Jared Hurd and his all of a sudden surgery.
Man, Hurd. I mean, I hate to say I told you so, but I told y'all so. I can remember when Hurd got that belt, that second belt, and I said, I think it was a live stream on 78, and I said, man, I don't know if it was a live stream. I said it in the comment section, but I said, man, Jerry Hurd got that belt, and the first thing come out his mouth was my team get to dictate terms now. He had been talking all that undisputed, unified stuff, and the first thing that came out of his mouth is, I got 2 belts now. Now my team, it's time for me to talk to my team. I'm dictating the terms. I smell the vagina on him then. I smell the pink walls closing in. So it was just the same old soup with these dudes, man. It's just reheated. Hurd, he gets on Instagram, and then on top of that, he's constantly throwing subliminal shots at the Charlos, because the Charlos is getting shine. The Charlos is up. You know what I'm saying? So he constantly throwing subliminal stuff at him because he's trying to come up, but he don't want to fight him. And I mean, we don't have to argue about him not wanting to fight him. he said in the open that he wants to fight a right-hander before he fights Jermell Charlo. Now he willing to take on fights with Kilbrook, a man that's 5'7", 5'8", okay, that's coming up from 147 pounds. He willing to fight a guy like that, okay, but he's not willing to fight Charlo. But here's the thing: you can't take no warm-up fight, bro, if you the unified champion of the world. You can't take fights like that. Okay, the next fight need to be against another champion. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand how these dudes is coming up with excuses in their mind that seem logical and relevant for stuff like that. It's irrelevant. You understand what I'm saying? And you was just finna fight before. If Eddie Hearn would have came through, and let's not forget that Jerry Heard has been talking to Eddie Hearn. Let's not forget that Jerry Heard ain't made more than $500,000 fighting, and he's a unified champ. You understand what I'm saying? It's very possible that Jerry Heard could be fighting for Eddie Hearn. You understand what I'm saying? It's very possible. You know, I tried to stay away from the whole Jerry Heard situation because I didn't want to bash him, because I know I already peeped what was going on with the dude, man. I already peeped what's going on. And if you want to play the game, these dudes, that's why I don't, like I said before, I'm not gonna make no videos about him because it's obvious. It's obvious. The dude is not interested. The dude don't want to fight Charlo. He don't want to fight him, man. And he can't beat Charlo. He can't beat him. He could take punishment from Tony Harrison. He could take punishment from Erislandy Lara, who I don't know why dudes are saying, oh, he got beat up by Lara, who ain't never been a strong puncher before. He could take punishment from guys from Austin Trout. But him taking punishment is a complete different from them guys, and taking punishment against a full-grown lion, a Charlo, is a completely different story. The dude was just on the internet the other day talking about send him into the jungle with some lions, and he come back wearing one. Like I said in my video, like, first of all, I didn't know lions hung out in the jungle, but you know, it is what it is. You know, you saying stuff like that. Let's get to work, man. Get to work. Now all of a sudden you're gonna have surgery on a rotator cuff, bro. He had surgery on his rotator cuff. So it's like, man, I don't know how long this dude gonna be out. He gets the belts, he holds them up, he talks all this stuff, make the fan believe that he really about that life, you know, but you know, he not. He not, you know, so I don't know when he gonna come back. The belts is tied up. I don't know if he's gonna come back to PBC. I don't know if he's using them belts as a negotiation tactic. A lot of people are just saying that Eddie Hearn couldn't get it to Charlo, so he went after the least thing that was out there. You know, he using Jerry Heard as a pawn because it's a brilliant negotiation tactic because you gain control of 154 if you get control of them belts. You know, you gain control because he got two of them, or two and a half with the IBO. So, you know, and Jermell will have to go somewhere or do business with him to get them belts, you know. So I wouldn't put it past Heard, you know, and if he doing stuff like that, it's not, if he get the belt and trick the fans, it ain't beyond him. It ain't beneath him to go sleep with Eddie Hearn and get in the bed with Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? To do some shady stuff. I mean, that's just how I look at it, man. You know, I don't put none past none of these dudes, man. These dudes is thirsty. You understand what I'm saying? They thirsty and they got real sleazy hoe tendencies. So, you know, it is what it is, man.
Mm-hmm. Santee Wall, you there, family?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. It's like this. Black Fight Fan is absolutely right, man. I'm gonna put it just like this. Don't tell me you don't eat goddamn mayonnaise. You ain't touching the tuna fish casserole and the goddamn potato salad. And then I catch you behind the fucking bushes with a cheesesteak sub with lettuce, tomatoes, and mayonnaise. You're a filthy motherfucker. And what I mean by that is simply this, man. Don't tell me that you have to find a right-handed fighter. And then it goes from that to you have to get surgery on your rotator cuff, man. Now, which one is it? And the third one is you act like you're agreeing to fight this man. You're holding up progress. You're holding straps. Okay, you standing in front of these other boxers like the Invincible Man, getting hit with everything but the washing machine, and goddamn it, coming out the storm and winning straps being a name of Merlin that we could properly try to vouch for. This is what we got stamped over here in the junior middleweight division. And then you pull this shit. And you expect for grown men or grown women to not look at you sideways, man, with this side eye, like, hey, what the fuck is going on here, man? Either you gonna be the man or you ain't, man. You gonna take full responsibility to be a stomp down guy and to whoop everybody's ass, or you gonna get the fuck out the way. All right? Don't put memes up to come into America bullshit. All right? Don't run your mouth in the public about this guy or Cal Brook, and we don't want to. Nobody cares about that shit. All right? We care about the champions fighting other champions. And right now, what he did was he put himself in a limelight to make it look like that's the guy that he wanted to be. And then he started pulling extra shit to buy time. Either you want the man or you don't. You don't want the guy do the shit the other man did for Lance Lewis, put your belts in the trash can, however you prefer to give them up. But hand the motherfuckers over, man. Nobody needs you to play the Keith Thurman 2.0, as Black Fight Fan put up his video earlier. Nobody needs you to do that silly ass shit, that nonsense. It's not even creative at this point because somebody else already done it. All right? Get the fuck out the way, man. Shit. You talked all this shit to warm the woman up to get the pussy, and then it's time to come in there and you fucking just standing there looking weird. Get the fuck out the way, man. Either you gonna goddamn shit or get off the pot, man. None of these guys should get recognition for pump faking. All right? Either you the man or you not the man. Either you the guy or you the man standing next to the man, or you ain't the goddamn man. Whatever. But get the fuck out of the way, man. Jarrett Hurd is making a mockery of the legacy that he's built before himself that a lot of people felt like he wasn't going to get to. You got there. Congratulations. Now what the fuck? Okay, all right, we in here. All right, what the fuck? Okay? But nobody wants to wait 6 months for you to get your bearings right or for you to get yourself together. Oh, I'm good now. Now I'm ready. Nah, man, get the fuck out of here. All right? And what needs to happen is for these guys, when you make statements in the public, these sanctioning bodies need to hold you accountable by what you said. Because if these sanctioning bodies did that, it would stop a lot of these jokers from pump faking. It would stop a lot of these promoters or what have you from bullshitting, because they know if they make these comments out here in public and you can go back to them, then a lot of these people will be honest about what the fuck they're trying to do in the first place. You didn't come in here to be the man. You came in here to steal. All right? And the big deal right now was Jermell Charlo. He's the big fish because he's the guy right now that's willing to fight anyone as well as Jaime Munguia. You can come get some goddamn smoke, but you better come get it, goddamn it.
Shout out to D-Lo404 in the super chat. He says, hopefully Thurman's doctor didn't do her surgery. Yes, indeed. Let me go over to my brother Trap. Trap House fell in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, family? How everybody doing?
Man, it's all good, family. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Man, you know, YouTube Trap House Boxing, Twitter at Trap House Boxing, and on Instagram Trap House Boxing.
Yes, sir. I got the same exact question for you, man. We had Jarrett Hurd announce that he's having rotator cuff surgery, kind of in the all of a sudden. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on that situation.
Well, me personally, man, I know it sounds crazy, but if I was Jarrett Hurd, I wouldn't never even said nothing. I would just went ahead and just took care of the little injury if I was hurt and kept it a secret. And then, you know, if I wouldn't have healed up by then, I would have told people then. But by him telling people now, after all that shit he was talking, everybody automatically assumed that he ducking, you know what I mean? And the thing is this, it could be possible that Jarrett Hurd got a little spooked when he seen that Austin Trout fight. A lot of people try to seem like Jermell Charlo ain't do nothing. Austin Trout running the whole night. And if you look at the Trout fight versus Jarrett Hurd, he was the one putting hands on Hurd. Had Jarrett Hurd getting pieced up all night. So to be honest with you, man, I don't think Jarrett Hurd can beat Jermell Charlo. I don't think so, bro. I'm just gonna be all the way real with you. At first I had to think about it, a little while back, but when I seen the way Jamel Charlo had tried running and shit, he can't fuck with Jamel Charlo. He ain't gonna be able to sit there and take those punches and all that old shit like that there, cause them boys ain't punching like Jamel Charlo, and he ain't gonna get tired like them boys is. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if he working with Blu-ray, he damn sure ain't finna be gassing out. So that's pretty much all I got on Jared Hurd, though, man. Jared Hurd just need to be quiet, get right, come back out and fight, and then talk. But other than quiet, man, because a lot of people don't believe him.
Yes, indeed. Blood Boxing, I'm gonna come over to you. I got a question for you, Blood.
Hey,
So
hold on. Let me speak about that damn shit we heard real quick.
I knew it. Go ahead, bro.
Listen, all he's doing is doing exactly what Keith Thurman did, okay? He's hiding in the politics, okay? Now you got this A-side, B-side shit. That's stalls fights. You got, all these fake injuries now, marriages, all kind of stuff. And the boxing media, they support this shit, okay? You know what I'm saying? These guys come out with all kind of excuses and stuff. Now you got Hurd sitting on 2 belts, just like what Keith Thurman was doing, okay? He's sitting on the same 2 fucking belts, the WBA and the IBF. Those, the WBC is what Keith Thurman was sitting, WBA and WBC. But he's sitting on 2 belts, okay? So now 2 sanctioning bodies is put on hold because this guy wants to take some time off. And, that injury bullshit, it's a bunch of bullshit, man. And until we start calling out, because you know what? We gave Keith Thurman a pass, man. We were so focused on Anthony Joshua. Keith Thurman got a pass, and now Hurd going to get a pass. And that's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of all these guys hiding in the new age politics. Then they want to go and call themselves 3- and 4-time champions. Fake retirements. Now you got Adrian Broner going around talking about, I'm a retired and this and that. Fake retirements, all of that to avoid, like what y'all young folks call, to avoid smoke, okay? There's only 6 guys right now who's about that business, okay? There's 6 of them that I can see. I see Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, Crawford, the Charlo brothers, and I'll throw Lomachenko in there. When you only got 6 guys out of 68 title holders on the whole fucking spreadsheet who want smoke, then you got a fucking joke. That's all. That's why we only talk about the 6 fighters, because they're the only ones who want some fucking smoke, okay? They're the only ones who want to sum this shit up. I'm not going to talk about no fake-ass title holders. So fuck you. If you don't like the fact I don't talk about this and that guy, then fuck off. And no, I'm not talking about Golovkin versus Canelo, because Charlo out there, and neither one of them want to fight him, okay? Now you got this guy Hurd with this bullshit. I don't got nothing to say about none of that. Talking about Hurd, so I hope y'all heard that, and I'm done with it.
Hold on 1 second. 2 things. First thing, Robert Easter Jr. wants that smoke. Bunny Chico want that smoke. Second thing, shout out to Nino Brown Boxing in the super chat, Blood Boxing. Nino Brown says, correct me if I'm wrong, but Charlo could have fought Laura, but he didn't. Laura was the top guy for years. All of the Hurd bashing is premature. I want to hear your thoughts on the comment.
Hold up, them hoes is hiding behind that, man. That is a mark excuse. Everybody knows that Laura raised Jamel Charlo in the gym. Everybody knows that. They know that dude was in the gym with Laura for years, man. And them dudes need to back up off of that, man. And they know.
Still though, Black Fight fan, Wilder want to fight his own brother. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna make the money, go and fight. Marlon Starlin and Maurice Blocker fought. A lot of those guys who were friends fought each other. So they should have fought. The way I look at it, Charlo should have fought Laura.
Well, that's up to opinion, Blood. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. Different dudes got different ways of looking at stuff. You know, the Klitschko's fight each other.
Man.
Hey, Jamel Charlo did want to fight Laura. It was Jamal Charlo that didn't want it.
But we can't let nobody come in here and try to ever for niggas to deflect of why Jared Hurd ain't taking care of his business. Fuck all that, man. They're gonna have to eat that one. You ain't getting that shit off. Not at all. People know the circumstances, and if that was the goddamn case, then why ain't he take care of business? Why didn't people start speaking about that before then? Motherfuckers always looking for a rock to crawl up underneath of because you're embarrassed. No disrespect to Nino Brown boxing. I like the guy.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something though, man. The thing is this, man. When these guys get injured like this here, man, they need to come up with like a 6-month rule. You cannot be out for a year holding up no goddamn belt. Shit, you need 6 to 8 months to recover. If not, you can come back as a mandatory, the number one mandatory. Other than that, you need to let that belt go, cause y'all holding up shit.
And the double back on that whole thing. Also with Laura, Jamel Charlo was trying to get to Hurd. Hurd had the option, and he ran to Laura. He ran to Laura. He could have fought Jamel Charlo before he fought Laura.
Facts, because that Jamel Charlo wanted that fight first.
The whole story,
Jamel, hey, Jamel Charlo wanted the more difficult fight first, or at least fight the younger, fresher fighter, which was Jared Hurd first, and then he wanted to fight Arizlan Lara. You can actually go watch videos on YouTube with Jamel Charlo saying, "Yeah, I do want to fight Arizlan Lara," and Arizlan Lara said, "Okay, we can do this." They were gonna fight, but what happened is that Hurd and Lara ended up fighting first. But Charlo was definitely prepared to fight Arizlan Lara. I'm telling you, look it up in the YouTube search, you'll find it.
But he right, you right, Callie. But I mean, just in defense of all that stuff, that was not like it's been years and they wasn't pushing for that fight for years, okay? For the simple fact that he raised him up. But like I said, if you're gonna bring that up, Nino Brown boxing, I want you to give I want you to give an explanation on why Jerry Hurd didn't fight Jamel Charlo before he fought Lara, because Jerry Hurd was a champion at that time, and Jamel Charlo was trying to fight him and calling him out. Why didn't he fight Jamel Charlo before he fought Arizlan Lara?
That's a good question, man. That's a good damn question.
Because Lara wasn't calling him out, if I'm not mistaken. They just kind of got the fight.
Right.
No, Charlo was on his helmet too. He was calling him out.
He didn't fight him. He didn't fight him because he saw that he almost put Eric Salumba in the coma. Because remember, he was talking a little different before that co-main event between Lubin and Charlo. He seen Charlo put that boy on a stretcher.
That's right, Southside. That's right.
Yep, it's facts.
Yeah, and to let niggas to go to the front door and try to get that shit off real quick, you not gonna do it.
Where you at, Nino? Where you at? I need you to come on with it, homie.
Oh, tell him to call in.
Hey, shout out to Southside Boxing. Hey, Southside, tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Man, y'all can follow me right here on YouTube, man. The Southside Boxing 601, baby.
So I got a question to you. I'm gonna come to you since you just slid in here. So listen, we had Abel Sanchez come out this week and talk about Jamal Charlo and saying that basically he talked too much, and I'm paraphrasing, but saying that Jamal Charlo needs to just shut up and fall in line. That was what Abel Sanchez said. I want to hear your thoughts on that situation and that statement in Abel Sanchez.
Man, nowadays in the current state of boxing, when you hearing trainers, promoters, or fighters coming out talking like that, that's just straight bitch talk, man. They're just saying, look, man, we don't want to fight your black ass. Stay away from us. We do not want to fight you. You too damn good. You is not finna stop this gravy train we got going that is Triple G. You are a threat. We don't want to fight you. That's basically what he's saying, man. I mean, what does it matter if Jamal Charlo is talking? No, you don't want people to focus on the attention that you are ducking your WBC mandatory. That's why you want Charlo to shut up. These dudes nowadays, they just want these guys to just go away. Just go away. Just like with Keith Thurman. These dudes be singing these beautiful tunes, and then here come Errol Spence. It just destroys and messes up everything. Triple G. Nobody at middleweight wants to fight me. Nobody wants to fight us. Then here comes Jamal Charlo. Here comes Demetrius Andrade. Here comes all these guys out the woodwork want to fight you. Now everybody, they just want these guys to be quiet. Just be quiet and just wait on your shot, man. You just scared, man. That's just too scary, man. I don't understand it. You know, and Abel Sanchez, all he talk is bullshit. So I don't too much buy into nothing he say. It's just that, man, I be wanting for these dudes to get in the ring so damn bad. 'Cause I just want to see Jamal Charlo knock that son of a bitch head through the roof, man. They're gonna have to goddamn get a goddamn search party to find that motherfucking head, man. I'm sick. I'm sick and tired of this shit, man. I want to see the fights, man.
Hey, hey, hey. So, hold on, Black Fight fan. I want you to cook on that same subject because I think, did you call him a turkey neck hoe? You said something turkey neck hoe or something like that. You tell me your thoughts.
The turkey neck hoe.
Abel Sanchez is a turkey neck hoe, a big refrigerator built Mexican woman turkey neck hoe. You understand what I'm saying? I can't stand it. That hoe is nothing, man. He's nothing to the sport. Ain't never gave nothing to the sport but a bunch of racial division and a whole bunch of hate. That dude drove Triple G's career, race bait. Triple G whole career built out race baiting, courtesy of the Mexican Abel Sanchez. You know what I'm saying? Steady hollering out Mexican style, but don't even speak. Don't act like nobody's Mexican. You understand what I'm saying? He got a side deal going with Tom Lawful. That's a business agreement that they got going. They manufactured that dude with HBO and ran him out here in front of us. And that dude is trash. And he talking about Jamal talk too much. That's all he do is talk. All he do is talk too much, and he make a living off public combat with fans. That's That's the only way Triple G is been relevant. Triple G don't have no names. Go ahead.
What type of shit? Now I know this is the same question, man, but it dawns on everybody here that's on the cast. What type of shit is for this piece of shit Abel Sanchez to tell this strong ass black Texas fighter to shut the hell up and fall in line? What kind of shit is that, man? You know what that is. I know some people might want to skip around it. That's not their field, or this is not the way that they chop it up talking boxing. But come on, man. What kind of shit is that, man?
You already know what time it is, and that's just how he feel, man. That's how he feel. And it's not the first time. That every time when he talk, it's a lot of time when he talk about black fighters, when they start to open their mouth and be vocal, he put them in a situation where they got to shut up, but they can't say nothing. You know, like they beneath them for him to answer, and all that old type of stuff. The man
Black Fight fan
came out public.
But Triple G co-signed that shit.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? But Triple G co-signed that shit. I mean, Triple G, he don't be saying nothing, man. And he proved you that he does have some power.
Triple G don't speak English. The man been over here for 15 years and don't speak a lick of English. The man is retarded. You know what I'm saying? Would I earn the max? This retarded that hoe is retarded. That hoe been over here for 10 years and can't speak English. And I'm tired of, and these dudes over here ought to be ashamed of themselves if y'all watch that fight. If you watch that steroid pumping hoe and that retarded Kazakh hoe, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Them hoes ain't producing nothing for the sport. They got and Canelo's boss is a queer, a fishnet cokehead queer. What about that would draw a man to want to watch that fight, man? Ain't nothing in that fight for me, man. Nothing at all. You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna say this: Abel Sanchez, that man have made a living bashing black folks. He did it with Andre Ward. Okay. He doing it with the Jamal Charlo. He's consistently done that throughout that boy's whole career. You know what I'm saying? Phantom black fighters and all that stuff. He'll fight anybody between 154 and 175 and all kind of other lies that I could go back and we could look up in my archives from 2 years ago or in 78 or tickets archives or Town Biz archive from 3 years ago. That man is a phony. You know what I'm saying? He's trash, and he ain't no good boxing coach. You understand what I'm saying? That hoe ain't no good boxing coach. That hoe Terry Norris didn't have the boxing ability to keep himself out of the situation that he in now. And I love Terry Norris, but Abel is not that good. Triple G came over here with them same European skills. He had them skills when he came over here. Abel Sanchez ain't never built no real fighter from the ground up. And that was no solid boxer, and that's just what it is. and that hoe been in the sport for 30 years.
Yes, indeed. So first of all, we're gonna do the super chat, man. Shout out to Michael Johnson in the super chat. He says, I will not allow Anthony Free Booty Johnson fight Wilder in 8 weeks. What does I guess that mean? And then also we do have the smoke line open, man, and we do have some callers on here, man. They starting to pile in here. So callers, listen, we want to know your thoughts on I don't know. Let's top it out. Let's go back to the top, man. Let's go back to the top. We want to know your thoughts on the actual Wilder receiving the contract from AJ and your thoughts on that situation. We're gonna go and kick it off with 206. 206, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys perfectly.
Hey, what's going on, sir?
What's good?
Who's this, man?
My name is the boxing historian 206.
What's going on, man? Talk to us.
What's up, Brian?
What's good, 7-8?
Chillin', man.
That's what's up, man. What's up, love? What's up? Podcast, man. Rest of y'all.
Man, it's all good, family.
What's good, brother?
Yeah. What's good with it?
What up, fam?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Same old shit, man.
Want me to
We just
answer that question?
go ahead, Junior.
Yeah. Go ahead and answer that question, man. Your thoughts on the Joshua contract finally getting to Wilder.
Yeah. I would say there is a positive aspect to it. You know what I'm saying? I believe that something could get done, but like you guys were saying before, like, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that it's going to be if everything goes good, the fight being next. You know what I'm saying? Because there is, guys out there that, that's on their mandatory in terms of both guys dealing with Joshua and Wilder that have, that both have the 4 main alphabet belts. Of course, we have to see, you know what I'm saying? But, just seeing this whole thing transpire for the last 4 months, it's hard to be optimistic because of the bullshit that these guys have been doing, man. Like, dealing with Eddie Hearn and, Anthony Joshua, man. I mean, these guys are acting like straight pussies. You know what I'm saying? These guys are sitting up here finding loopholes, finding, a back turn to every which direction. And it's really getting frustrating and irritating. But what's more irritating, like you guys have been saying for weeks now, weeks now, is the fact that these people, these guys are obsessed with defending these guys, even though these guys keep lying, and not only keep lying, contradicting themselves every single time that these guys talk out of their mouths every week. It's like every week it's a different, there's something coming out of their mouth. All you see is consistency on Wilder's team, man, and what's coming out of the man himself. So, I mean, I as far as the contract goes, I believe that, there is some hope for optimism, of the fight eventually getting done. But at the same time, at this point, if it doesn't get done, then the man needs to just move on now, and do what he needs to do for his own career and legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We appreciate you calling in, family. We're going to keep it pressing. We got these calls filling up, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Oh yeah, man. My channel is the Boxing Historian 206. And that's the main channel I'll be on, man. But with that said, man, much love to the LDBC, man. It's powerful. You guys keep going, man. You guys keep strong.
Oh man, what's up, man? Boxing Historian, what's up, man? Dang.
What's up, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Coach, man.
Yes, sir. We appreciate
Salute
you.
to the West Coast, family.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, man. West Coast all day, man.
Yes,
yeah, man.
Yes, indeed. We'll catch up with you, family.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Much love. All right, so we're gonna keep this thing moving. We have 972 you in the building. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you, man. What's up to the Smoke City Mobcast, the Smoke City Mobcast? My boy 78, my boy Black Coach Man TV. This your boy El Fenici calling out of Dallas, man. Had a nice time down here June the 16th, man. We turned up, the city turned up, and I'm proud of Earl Spence for doing what he did, man. sold out the arena. And, man, just to let everybody know, I'm proud of the city, man. Nobody was on no plexing. Everybody showed up. Classy. The women was out. Everything was lit. And big shout out to the North Valley Project, man, with their block party. It was turned up, man. And
a
while ago.
What's going down?
What's up, baby? What's up?
Oh, man.
Get it out, man.
North Dallas Projects is your thing, man.
Yeah, Wall Street Washington, man. They turned up, man. They turned up for the fight. Everybody came out. No plexing. I just want a big shout out to the city, man. And as far as AJ, a while ago, man, I believe it when I see it, man. Peace out to the mob city, to the city mob cast, man. And much love, man.
Definitely appreciate you, family.
Peace, brother.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the super chat, man. We have D21519 Black Fight Fan going hard. LDBC New Media. Yes, sir. Let me see. So we got oh man, yeah, they piling in here. Let's get it on. We got 708 you in the building, man. We want to hear your thoughts.
Hey, what's up? This is Illtown just saying what's up.
Illtown, what's up, family?
What's up, Dilltown? Where you been at, man?
Where you been at, man? Where the hell you been at?
Hey, man, I just been doing what I had to do, handling responsibilities and everything. But, yeah, so I've been listening to y'all, and it made me want to dial up, So, first and foremost, Anthony Joshua and Wilder, as soon as I see them get in the ring, that's when it gets real. So I don't care about this gossip stuff about Joshua backing up and Wilder doing this and doing that. Who cares? If they ain't in the ring, I don't believe nothing. It's just fake news. Now, I do have something I do want to talk about, and that's I heard Black Fight Fan, I heard Santee, I heard all y'all brothers about Hurd and all this stuff. But here's one thing. Hurd's been more active than the Charlo brothers at 154 in less than a year and a half, and he's done more than what they have done the past 4 years. Now, my biggest complaint in the whole 154 division when Lara was reigning, and Canelo was there, and there was a lot of ducking, moving, and jiving up in there, cherry picking, all that stuff. It wasn't, the young black fighters weren't fighting enough, or they weren't fighting one another enough. Now, since Jamal got a little too big and he went up and he left the ranks for his brother, who most people still consider this year as the best at 154.
Dilltown, let me ask you a question real quick, brother.
Well, say that.
Dilltown, what makes you, how is your opinion that Jarrett Hurd has done more than the Charlo brothers? I wanted to hear that. I wanted to see how going on that.
Tony Harrison. He beat Tony Harrison. He beat Garza. He also beat Austin Trout. He was the first to knock out Austin Trout or just made him quit. And he's the one that beat the man in 154 that nobody called him. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. He fought Lara before Jamel did. He did Jamel's dirty work. And the way the man fought, he looked like he needed to go for surgery. He be taking beatings. He been taking beatings.
What the hell that got to do? Deal. What that got to do with him fighting? What that got to do with him fighting Jamel Charlo right now?
Right.
What that got to do with him saying I need to fight a right-hander before I fight Jamel Charlo? What that got to do with him posting Instagram pictures saying that he finna fight Jamel Charlo when he go into the jungle and he fight if he run to take a line in there, he'll come out wearing one. The man been on the internet calling the man out, saying the man name over and over and over again. Jamel Charlo been trying to fight this man when he had one belt. As a matter of fact, before he had a belt, when Jarrett Hurd was on the rise, Jamel Charlo was trying to get that work then. Jarrett Hurd got an opportunity to jump in front of him and get Lara first, and he took it. He didn't want to fight Jamel Charlo. He had an opportunity to fight Jamel Charlo before he fought Lara. We want to see the best fight the best. Jarrett Hurd got 2 belts right now. He been saying that he want to fight Jamel Charlo. But he don't want to fight Jermell Charlo. He tried to take lesser competition, and like I said, to get himself ready for a right-hander. But Jarrett Hurd, the problem with that is Jarrett Hurd is a unified champion. Why are you making excuses for a unified champion? We're not talking about a runner-up or a mandatory or a contender. We talking about the only unified champion at 154, the king of the division. Why are we making it okay for him to take step-ups and sidebars instead of fighting the best champions that want to fight him equally? And they on the same network with the same advisors and the same promotional company. Why are we doing it?
Okay. Black do the same thing for Antonio Jenner too.
No, I need
the way it is.
Hold on. Let the caller cook.
Answer that logically, Deal Town. Since you calling and you want to regulate.
I want to say something.
Regulate.
All right, so let's get to the point, bro. So the point is, everybody knows Erislandy Lara.
That ain't the point. Man. Why are you making the excuses for a unified champion to duck another champion with the same weight class, with the same promoter and the same manager? That's the point. Explain that to me. Don't circle. Don't squirt dance around. Step in the boo-boo. Step in the boo-boo. Regulate. Answer the question. Come on, bounce up.
Answer my question.
I don't have to answer now. You called my show. You called my show, bro. This is the Smoke City Mobcast with the LDBC. You answer my question.
I get that, but I'm asking.
Answer the question. Why are you making excuses for a unified champion to duck another champion? Okay? Why are you making excuses for the king of the division? Jarrett Hurd is the king of the division, right? Right?
Yeah, he beat them.
Okay, if he's the king of the division, then why are you making excuses for him not to fight the other champions?
So we made excuses. We made excuses for the Charlos for years. Brothers,
I didn't make no excuses for the Charlos. You might have did. I never made no excuses for the Charlos. That you might have did.
Hey, look,
the Charlos wouldn't even get no love and wouldn't get no respect. Nobody was even trying to fight the Charlos up until here recently. Until they started making the name for themselves. Everybody, Demetrius Andre could have fought Jermell Charlo 4 or 5 years ago. He pulled out of the fight because he got some money. He got offered a contract by Rock Nation, so he pulled out of the deal. The Charlos been consistently getting screwed over for years, but you leave that out. Then nobody want to fight them because of the risk and the reward. Now all I need you to answer for me is why are you making excuses for the champ to duck the king of the division to duck other champions? That's all I need to know.
First and foremost, I think it's premature to say he's ducking. Secondly, he beat the man in 154.
Define your definition of premature. What's your definition of premature?
If he don't fight,
what's your definition of premature? I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand you, bro. I don't understand you. What's your definition of premature? Because Charlo been trying to fight Jarrett Hurd for 2 years. He been trying to fight Jarrett Hurd for 2 years.
My point is,
I'm saying, what's your definition of premature? What's your definition of premature? Because Charlo been trying to fight her for 2 years.
Okay, so can I speak?
If you can speak when you say something that means something. I'm asking you questions, but you just start talking. You start tap dancing into other stuff.
Can I speak?
When you say something that means something, when you answer at least one of my questions.
My definition for premature is basically we speaking too soon, but eventually they get it on.
But I said the man been trying to fight him for 2 years. The man been trying to fight him for 2 years, and Jarrett Hurd have had chances to. He's had over 3 or 4 chances to fight Charlo. Like I said, he had a chance to fight Charlo before he took this belt. He had a chance to fight Charlo before he won the first belt. He could have, because Charlo ain't been no big name, bro. Charlo ain't been nobody on the scene like that, bro. He ain't been nobody that nobody wanted to fight. So you saying all this stuff, like you guys talking about Laura being the king. The Charlos ain't been the king. The Charlo just got on the scene making noise within the last 2 years. They've been down there, but ain't nobody been trying to fight them.
Demetrius Hopkins and other guys, they ain't been busting a move, and they're once or twice the 10 months. I mean, dude, like, Heard done more.
Are you gonna answer my question though, bro?
Bell Charlo has been doing.
Are you gonna answer my question though, bro? I'm asking you. You know, I'm asking you why you deflecting the facts of you got a man here that you saying that you want to fight, and the man is right here in your face, and you want to fight this man, and this man want to fight you. But it's a million excuses in between that, all presented by you. Charlo ain't got no excuses. Herb got excuses.
If they get in that ring, are they ducking? If they get in that ring of 50, are they ducking?
What do you talk? They not in the ring. The fight ain't even made. The fight could be made tomorrow if Herb say he want to fight. He not with Eddie Hearn. He not with Bob Aaron. The fight could be made. When they talk to Charlo about that fight, he don't say nothing. He just smiled at this point.
All right, so let's get back in here, man. This is Deal Town.
Yeah, Deal Town, man. You hogging up the line, bro. It's other people trying to get through with some constructive stuff, man.
Deal Town, you still there?
That's the legendary Deal Town.
No, I ain't gonna do you like that, Deal Town. Go ahead and get your final points off, family.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. So, anyways, I look at it like this. Jerry Heard was a prospect a year and a half ago. I had him as my prospect of the year when I answered Fight Critics' question back in 2016. I did a video about it. Plus, a year and a half, 2 years ago, I said Jamal Charlo would beat Triple G if he go to 160. I have videos about that. Nobody was talking about. People thought I was smoking crack. Now, everybody in the LDBC and other channels are saying the stuff I said 2 years ago. Now, what has
Jamal, how the hell you gonna say that over me, man? I've been repping all these Texas fighters for the whole time, bro. That's a lie, man. Bro, that's a lie. That's a lie. I've been on here strong representing for every fighter out of Texas the whole time I've been on the internet. That's a lie.
No, it ain't no lie, bro. I know.
Can I ask you a question though? What does this have to do with Jamel Charlo facing Jared Hurd?
I'm getting to the point.
Okay, let's get there.
What I'm basically saying what I've seen with Jerry Hurd for a year and a half. He's been fighting prospects to contenders to gateways to now 2 champions, and basically he beat the man. And he just got through going through a good test to a great test. Now that he unified, finally someone unified in that division. Now he's taking a break from an injury. Okay, so what? He's talking kind of like I'm the A side and all that stuff. As long as he gets in that ring with Jamal, not Jamal, but Jamel, what are we complaining about? Let's wait till next year. If it don't happen.
Hey man, this sounds like Antonio Jenner, Keith Thurman, same type of talk, man. I'm just keeping it 100. The way you sound just like the same fans, spewing up all kind of excuses why this fight happened or why we gotta wait. It sounds like the same thing, bro.
Okay, Deal Town. Thanks for calling in, family. We appreciate you, man.
Hey, no problem.
My guy, man.
Good chopping up with y'all.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Shout out, family.
So, okay, I guess, okay, I just want to ask. So, I guess the photographs of Jerry Hurd in the hospital. So, okay, so what is everybody saying? Like, y'all don't believe he hurt, or y'all just? I mean, what? I'm trying to understand. Like,
it's just. I guess it's just things bloody convenient.
I believe the problem I had with Jerry Hurd is Jerry Hurd leading up to that surgery. Jerry Hurd talked a whole lot of cash money trash. He had people believing that he was gonna fight Jamel Charlo. Mm-hmm. He's been doing that, and he could have, like I said, Jamel Charlo been looking for Jared Hurd for 2 years. See, I don't go all into that because to be honest with you, I really was throwing softballs at Jared Hurd, but I ain't going all into that. Jamel Charlo has been trying to fight Jared Hurd ever since he beat Tony Harrison. Ever since he beat Tony Harrison, Jamel Charlo have been trying to fight him. And can't nobody dispute that. And then this guy get on here and tell a lie talking about he been the only one talking about the Charlos. And y'all know good God doggone well, my whole channel is built on Texas fighters. Specifically Earl Spence and the Charlos. So that ain't never happened.
Shout out to Lewis Hinton in the super chat. Shout out to Young Merv. He says, "What up, LDBC? My guys, Black Fight Fan and 78 and many more. Love y'all, brothers. Southeast East San Diego for life. Bomb Squad. What's another one in here? We got D21519 says Black Fight Fan is the truth. This is proof the LDBC have different opinions. Michael Johnson says next caller, he had his chance. Nito Brown says, wait, didn't everyone get mad because Thurman wasn't talking that talk? All right. And then we got another call. I mean, we got plenty of calls in here. So, all right, caller, thank you for holding, man. We truly appreciate you. 917, you on the line. Can you hear us?
Yes, peace.
Hey, what's going on, family?
This is Ock from the Bronx. I just wanted to speak about this whole situation with Wilder and Joshua. Is really getting ridiculous and really sad, you know, that they're exposing their cowardice like that. I think in the back of Joshua's mind, he feels the only way he can truly defeat Wilder is with a pistol. Other than that, that ain't happening in no boxing ring, and this is why these guys is running. It's a damn shame, man. I mean, I really think that they chumping themselves and they chumping the fans, man, you know. And if your man don't want to fight, man, get them belts up, man. That's all I got to say, man. Let them straps go, man. If you ain't willing to defend them, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody else in the division. There's no excuse. You got one, you got all the belts. Wilder got one. There's no excuse, man. It's sad, man. I'm just, you know, pissed off, man, you know. So hopefully Wilder will just move on from this, man, and get in there, you know, and just clean up, man, clean up the division. And, you know, if Joshua was still around by then, maybe, just maybe they'll get, you know, enough heart to take the fight, at least to get the money. But right now, shit is a shame, man. It's just shameful shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping that Wilder recognizes that and don't hang around waiting on this dude and just clean up, man. There's other fights out there he could have. You know, he could possibly fight Ortiz again. I think that'll be a good one. Brazil, been talking shit. You can get at him and clean his clock. There's other guys that he can fight. Tyson Fury running his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Your man ain't the only game in town, so I think Wilder raised his profile by cleaning up the division. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, make Joshua look like he really is a coward. And if he fights Povetkin, who knows what could happen? I think Povetkin is capable of shocking them. Maybe knocking him out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. I agree.
Yeah, man, I think that, you know, you taking this fight like it's something light, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, Povetkin might fuck around and upset him. Then what?
Oh, the fight gonna be in Russia, brother.
Yeah. Would you say
So,
what?
in other words, you feel like it's so dangerous that Wilder's the only option, because if somebody else gets to him, there's no guarantee of Anthony Joshua getting out of the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna get in Russia, bro. That's where the fight. I said the fight gonna take place in Russia, brother. That fight going to a purse bid.
Yes, sir. That was for the caller too.
If he refuses to fight in the States, what's the difference in Russia? He can't, you know, you're talking about he don't trust the refs and all of that, and you know, he don't trust the you know, the situation in America. What the fuck he think gonna happen in Russia? You think if he's afraid he's not going to get a fair shot, you think anything's going to be different in Russia?
Yeah, about $30 million.
He could get robbed in Russia.
Yeah,
but he's trying to force this. He's trying to use Wilder to try to scare Povetkin into signing the fight in the UK. When Povetkin's team knows he don't want no smoke with Wilder, so they're just gonna wait this thing out.
Exactly, to use that to their advantage.
Yes, indeed. All right, my brother. We appreciate the call, family.
All right, no question.
Yes,
Peace
indeed.
out. Yes, thanks. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man.
My call.
Much respect, my brother.
Yeah, that's my guy. Okay, so we're gonna keep this thing moving. We got 706. 706, you in the building. Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, I can hear you guys. I'm Mr. 229 in the building. Hey,
What's up?
man? Ask Juice running. Period. He's running. And to be honest with you, I love them cats from Texas. I did some time while I was a recruiter up in Texas, man, and ain't nothing but love in Texas. And I listen to y'all channel, man. Y'all brothers doing the thing. For real, for real.
We appreciate that, man. Really do.
For real, man. And you know, Ass Juice, I can't stand that cat because I'm a Georgia boy. And I rise hard for Deontay Wilder, man. And the bullshit that he's going down, he's just running from this cat, man. I don't want to see because Wilder's going to clean out the division, period. Ass Juice needs to just come to grips with this shit, man. For real, for real.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We appreciate your call, family.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir. Come to grips with it. Come on and come to grips with it. Okay, we got let me see here. Man, they piling in here.
Nightmares, bro. He having nightmares of that right hand and the left hand.
I think so. He be waking up with the meat sweats. Hey, we got 931 in the building. 931, can you hear us?
Oh yeah, man. I hear y'all loud and clear. What's going on, fam?
Man, you got it, family. What's going on? What's your name?
Hey, I am that boy Box, T-Box, hitting y'all up out of Clarksville, Tennessee.
Yes, indeed. What's going on with it, family?
What's up, man? Hey, man, first off, I want to say, man, I want to apologize to y'all out the rip, man, because I've just been on the LDBC for about the last 3 weeks, bro. I'm a late comer to the party, man, but they say better late than never, so I'm here now. That's what's up.
Well, welcome, family. Welcome.
That's what's up. All right. Hey, and one thing I wanted to say, I was looking at one of the Smoke City Mobcasts y'all did about 3 weeks ago. And it was some UK cat in the comment section, you know what I'm saying, taking shots. He one of them Antoinette Jenner protectors, you know. And this cat was telling me like AJ gonna knock Wilder out, you know. AJ's a fucking clown with no skills. And I'm like, well, if AJ's a clown with no skills, now it'll be easy work for that boy AJ. How come he didn't jump up and come get that money? You know what I'm saying? They threw a $50 million bag at that boy. But you know, I told him, bro, y'all over there thinking that that AJ is all cool and stuff, and thinking that Wilder's a clown and he ain't got no skills. But AJ don't think that. You best believe AJ know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Not for 1 second is AJ sitting up thinking, man, that's easy work. I need to go snatch that belt from that dude. Nah, he know he run a good chance of getting put to sleep. And another thing I told that dude, I was like, man, y'all over here with your skirts on and your pom poms and y'all all rah sis by AJ. I said, man, if Al Heyman and Deontay Wilder was doing and saying the stuff that AJ and Hearn is doing to delay this fight, I'd be ashamed of Wilder, you know, to claim him as my champion.
Facts.
But the only thing I know is my champion is steady calling that boy out saying, hey, you need the bag? Here go the bag. Come fight me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You need it in your backyard? Fuck it. I'll come to your backyard and fight you. Whatever it is that they keep putting in Wilder's face, Wilder just be like, all right, that's cool. Yeah, here you go. You got that. You know what I'm saying? Now give me that strap. Let's fight. And I'm sick and tired of all the AJ protectors not opening their eyes and ears and seeing what Hearn and AJ is really saying and really doing. They fall for all these sound baits and these little media points, these talking points that they're doing on the internet, and instead of dissecting and really seeing and hearing what these boys are saying. So that's all I wanted to say, man. I just want to send shout out to LDBC, man. And like I said, I'm late to the party, but I'm here now. I'm down with y'all boys like an 18 wheeler with 18 flat tires and 4 flat spares, man. Y'all keep doing what you do.
Yes,
That's
sir. Indeed. We'll talk to you soon, family.
Bet that.
Shout out in the super chat, man. Shout out to D-Lo 404. He says, once Heard made that excuse about Charlo being a right-handed fighter, it became a duck. Heard hurt his own credibility with that Eddie Hearn type BS. Wow. Let me see here. Okay, we got 301 in the building. 301, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
What's going on, family?
What's up? This Nino Brown Boxing.
Nino, what's up, baby?
What's going on, bro?
What's up?
So get straight to it, man. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Nino. Let's hear it.
So basically, for me, I feel like all this talk about her, I think is premature. I say it's premature because he just unified in his last fight. If he is injured, if he's faking, it's going to come out. If he doesn't fight Charlo within 2 fights, I'm going to call it a duck myself. But right now, it's premature. Like, the guy hasn't signed his next opponent yet. He can cherry pick a bum. It could be somebody just way.
Hold on, brother. Be careful, man. I will bring Black Fight Fan out here, man. You better tread lightly.
Hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook. Go ahead and cook, man.
No, I'm just saying. So, if it's less than 2 fights, if more than 2 fights go by, I say he's ducking. He said that he wanted to tune up. Do I want to see the fight right away? Yeah, but Keith Thurman got the benefit of the doubt on multiple occasions. It was Thurman, yeah, he out, but he not talking that talk. He not.
We didn't give Keith Thurman the benefit of the doubt for anything, man. We called that bitch out.
No, I'm saying people were talking about Thurman isn't talking like a champ. Heard is talking like a champ. People comparing it to AJ. AJ he wasn't talking like Heard was. He was quiet. Heard let it be known that he said he wanted to. Now, do we have some inconsistencies? Yeah, he does. Can I point that out? Absolutely. But it's still premature. The man just unified.
So let
top dog.
Let me ask you this, Nino.
Like, oh, well,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I said some people were saying like, okay, well, the whole Charlo situation. I say Charlo, he got that belt 2 fights before Heard even fought for his first title. If the goal is undisputed, Charlo wasn't screaming out, "Let me get Laura," but nobody want to talk about that.
Black Fight Fan.
Oh, then you go after the champion, no matter who it is. If he was screaming for Heard when Heard was fighting Terran Fight, why wouldn't you be screaming out for Laura when he was the WBA champion at the time?
Charlo did call out Laura. He said in the interview, if I'm not mistaken, it's Fred interview. He said he'll fight him. He said he don't give a fuck. And Jamal was trying to get Jamel not to fight.
Not to fight him. And he said he was gonna have to fight him.
No, I get all that, bro.
Nah, he heard all that, bro. That's what I'm saying. He just in here. He heard the whole story. He know how it lay down. This guy is very familiar in the breast for what's going on. He made several excuses. He just told you, can I point out the inconsistencies? Can I point out the problems in the wrong? He told you that. He wanted to defeat Jerry Heard. So ain't no need for me trying to prove no point to him or you trying to prove no point to him. So it's just best if we just let him express what he got to say about Jerry Heard and listen to what he got to say. Because ain't nothing that we can say logical that would change his mind. Because everything that we saying right now, we said on the panel. And he obviously been listening because I got a log right here called a chat. Listen with him on multiple occasions, listening at several different points in this conversation. So he been here the whole time and he heard everything. So I mean, go ahead, Nino Brown. We listening to you, brother.
So if Heard fall into that category, Charlo falls in the same one that he does. If the goal is to go undisputed, it should have been undisputed the moment they both captured the strap, right?
You can't fight who don't want to fight you. Simple.
We want undisputed, man. We just don't want undisputed 5 years from now.
Facts.
That's what we want it. We don't want it 5 years from now. Look, man, every one of these dudes that keep getting these straps, it's always an excuse why they can't fight for the strap, man. I mean, you got the 3 stooges, Porter, Garcia, and Thurman. Okay, you got them idiots, man. And one of them, you know, Thurman already got a WBA belt. The WBC belt gonna be up for grabs. I mean, we ain't gonna see no undisputed champion with them three. See, when these guys get these belts, we want them to go fight the next available contender because we want undisputed, man. I'm tired of hearing injuries, man. I'm sick and tired of it, man. I'm tired of sick and tired of where, you know, I got to fight these amount of tune-ups. I mean, man, I think as a whole, man, we sick of it, man. We tired, you know, and we're not getting undisputed fast enough.
Well, Coach Jerry Hurd didn't say nothing about undisputed when he got the second belt. Was Jerry Hurd first word out of his mouth is that he the A side now, and he don't have to and he call all the shots and he control and talk to his team. He didn't say nothing about undisputed.
Let's go ahead and cook. Go ahead and cook. Nino, man, go ahead.
Man, the last thing I was saying was, like Black Fight Fan just said, Hurd didn't say anything about undisputed, which is true. I didn't like that either, but at the same time, it's more than one champion in that weight class. Charlo was the champ before Hurd. We see Charlo get all crazy. He get on camera, he starts screaming and shit. If he really wanted Laura that bad, if he wanted that belt from Laura, the way he conducted himself when he trying to get his way or get attention when it comes to any other aspect, he would have did the same if he was that aggressively. If he was,
bro, Nino Brown, let me tell you something. Laura chose Hurd. Laura was, like you said, wait a minute. Laura was the top dog. All that's been you guys' whole point consistently all night. Laura was the top dog, the big man at 154. I've seen that several times in the chat. I heard several dudes say that. He was the big guy at PBC at 154 for years. He was the super and the WBA, super regular WBA champion. Okay. He chose Hurd. These guys have told you, and I've said this. Charlo wanted that fight. Okay. The fight, but let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you something else. Charlo have been calling out Hurd since Hurd beat Tony Harrison before Hurd was a champ. You understand me? So it's like, I hear what you're saying, brother. I hear exactly what you're saying, but Hurd is doing, and I'm not finna sit up here and wait 2 years to say, oh man, you know, Hurd. No, I don't have 2 years for Hurd to nurse his shoulder and fight Kell Brook and dude. No, we don't live in that era no more, bro. We don't live in that era no more. And if you gonna bash Anthony Joshua, Keith Thurman, you gotta look at her the same way, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but the only difference is most of the fights down like that. That's why.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but the reason I call bullshit on Hurd surgery, man, you know, hey, he could be having surgery, who knows? But at the same time, why, just like Keith Thurman with the elbow, just like him with the shoulder, Keith Thurman was willing to put his elbow on the line if indeed he got a Manny Pacquiao fight. He didn't get the Manny Pacquiao fight, so therefore Errol Spence and the other top contenders were left on the table. He didn't want that, so he went ahead and had the surgery. Jerry Hurd wanted Kell Brook.
Right.
As soon as Kell Brook signed to fight this bum,
Preach, brother.
all of a sudden he ready to go get his surgery. But before then, he was ready to put this shoulder on the line against Kell Brook.
Preacher.
And it's not sweet. If he think Kell Brook is just going to be sweet, he got another thing coming. Because even Triple G at 160 had a time with Kell Brook. So if he think Kell Brook sweet, he got another thing coming. Because he might get in there and get smoked. You know what I'm saying?
Kell Brook is a little sweet with that chocolate
on
brownie.
the line, they wouldn't have put everything on the line until it comes to the other champion. But
Man, I got
Kell Brook with a bad shoulder.
I got
Kell Brook with a bad shoulder.
And that's another thing. Jamel, let's not leave that out neither. Jamel Charlo has also said Jaime Munguia can get it too.
Yeah.
He wants
So Nino, we appreciate the call-in, family.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Man, y'all setting these dudes on fire, man. Gotta give these guys a chance to breathe, man.
Take them to church.
Black Fight Fest.
Nino Brown had a whole lot of time to cook. I did not. Now see, because the other situation was that people calling up here. Not that Nino Brown, respect to that brother. Shout out to that brother. That's my dog. But You ain't finna call up. Other dudes ain't finna call up a regulator.
Yeah, cause I
Go
just
check
don't
out Nino
understand how
Brown's
these.
channel, man. Go check out Nino
Go
Brown.
check out Nino Brown. Nino Brown is the truth. That's my partner, man. I miss Nino Brown from a long way, but
I
yeah,
can't
man.
stand all
Yeah.
that premature talk,
Man,
man. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
Black Fight Man knew what I was doing. He knew what the fuck I was doing.
Shout out to Dino404, man, in the super chat. He said he tried the Son Spence with that young buck talk. Shout out to Michael Johnson. He says pull the plug on this dude. Come on, Michael Johnson. And then Michael Johnson once again said Nino Brown better sit his $5 ass down before Black Fight fan make change.
Oh man, God. Oh man. Y'all rough on these callers today, man. Y'all rough on them.
Oh man.
$5 ass down before I make change. Mrs. Hawkins. All right, we're gonna go. Come on, 773. You in the building, family. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir. What's up, gentlemen? How you doing tonight?
Bless, man. How you doing, family?
What's going on, bro?
I'm doing real good. I'm loving the conversation.
We appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Okay, what's your thoughts, man?
Is that Charles D?
I got a bunch of them. Say
Charles
what?
D. Is that Charles D?
I didn't hear that.
Nah, this not.
No, this Broderick Hunter.
This Broderick.
Oh, okay. What's up, Broderick Hunter, brother?
All good.
Oh man, I thought you were Charles D, man. Charles D missing, man. I know he told me they were trying to lock him up, man.
Might be in the bing. Go ahead, Broderick. Go ahead, Broderick.
But no, as far as Wilder goes, now before I forget though, because it's kind of old, but I was taking a class last time I was on, and Black Fight Man addressed it. Y'all, a couple of y'all was Black Fight Fan was kind of going at it with a friendly banner with one of the other LDBC members, but I said it in his comment section. But I wanted to thank him for clearing up the truth about what went down between Charlo and Jacobs. Because I feel like all y'all who think Charlo was shook, you sadly mistaken. Charlo was by no means shook. He wanted to make the fight. He was telling Jacobs stay calm when some dude in his camp called him a pussy and everybody got all frantic. Charlo was calm all the way. Everybody trying to play them like they so wild. They seem to me to only be turned up because they don't like the media for not giving them their props, and they get turned up with fighters who be running their mouth. But if you ever take time to listen to them, they're well-grounded, hard-working brothers. I love them. I love them Texas boys along with Earl Spence. What I don't like is all these fighters that sell wolf tickets and run the other way. The only ones who ain't doing that, Spence, Crawford, the Charlo brothers, and Deontay. The rest of these, I ain't gonna go there. The rest of these fighters, they all blowing stuff out their mouth and then they all disappear. And as far as Hurd goes, I thought he was a beast. But to me, if you selling all these wolf tickets to Charlo, if you really hurt, they'll say as soon as I heal, you next. Where I come from, you next. You running your mouth, you next. So what's the problem? So you hurt, get healed up, and again, come see.
Well,
that's the way I feel it should be. If you're real, that's the way the Death Row 5 I just mentioned, Doc. You say that to
caller.
Say that to Smith. Say that to Deontay. They showing up. I'm sorry, you trying to say something? I'm getting turned.
No, I was just gonna say, caller. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but man, that's a fairy tale. Sounds good, man. Sounds very good. It looks good, but man, we just gotta face facts, man. We ain't getting these fights no time soon, guys. We gotta just prepare to, just prepare for the long haul. Okay, that's what I mean. 2020 ain't that far away. I mean, hell, that's 2 Christmases from now. Damn.
You're right, but I'm old school, as y'all know. I'm probably one of the oldest that just didn't keep your mouth shut if you ain't ready.
Hey, family, check this out, dude. You just saw what Triple G did. Triple G vacated the IBF to avoid Sergey Derevchenko. So that should tell you what's been happening in boxing right now. Dude, a lot of dudes don't want no smoke, man. A lot of them.
I know, man, and it's unfortunate. So I just wanted to say thank you for that because to Black Fight Fan for clearing that up because it wasn't no intimidation. As a matter of fact, if people really saw it, the video, the whole reason Jamal said, there you go, because they were standing there waiting. Danny came around the corner, and if y'all really watch that video, the first thing he let them know that it wasn't no smoke. he actually shook hands with one of the dudes, and they were talking calmly. Everybody act like the Charlo was supposed to be on the nut all the time. Them boys only be on the nut when it's fight time, and I don't blame them. So I don't want to hold up the call.
When Daddy walked around that corner, all I seen was activated glisten. That's all I seen was Jerry curl juice dripping.
Come on, bro. That pro line kid, man, that Dominique Wilkins Duke. Come on, bro.
He ain't got a pro line. That hoe got a Donnie's comb through.
Oh, Lord. Go ahead, caller. My fault, man.
Hey, and I ain't gonna, what can I get that website? Because one of y'all said something that's real talk. Niggas be talking all that shit and don't sign up. I want to sign up.
www.ldbcsports.com.
Okay, that's what's at the bottom of your logo right now.
Yes, sir.
Down. Okay, so all right.
And it's behind Mike Tyson. I don't know how that happened. We're gonna fix that though. But we appreciate your call, family.
Hey, I'm gonna check. Hey, I'm finna go check to see if you signed up. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check. I'm checking.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead, caller. What was you saying?
Oh, I was about it because the Black Fight Man got my information. You can send it to me direct. I ain't on no bullshit. I'm OG, man. I ain't got time to play games. That's why I like y'all. All y'all are, to me, all y'all alpha males, and y'all keep it real. And that's what I love. And I love high character dudes.
As soon as we get them shirts, bro, you got one coming, brother. I ain't forgot about it.
Yes, indeed.
No, I got you. As soon as I get that store opened up, you got one coming.
Don't worry about it, bro. I trust. I believe in y'all. I know it's coming. That's why I ain't even bring it up, man. I ain't trying to say nothing negative about y'all, because y'all are good to me, bro. And it ain't. And you know what? Whether the shirt ever show up or not, it's about the principle.
Oh, it's
the
coming.
Fact that you offered it. If somebody snatched the motherfucker, so what? You felt good enough about me to want to send it.
Hey, family. Hey, family, check this out, though, too. Don't forget about Danny Jacobs. When he was asked about fighting Triple G on Cinco de Mayo, he said, well, I need more time. Jamal Charlo was willing to fight him on short notice. So was Sergey Davichenko. And so is the rest of them, but not Danny Jacobs.
You want to know how I think? And I'll be honest, this is a couple of y'all to be reading my mind. He ain't hit it. Black Fight Man damn near say everything I feel. And I love the fact he ain't on no bullshit and he one of the nicest guys in the world, but he ain't playing. I love that. I grew up with men like him. My daddy was like him. And another brother that be saying every damn thing I be thinking, and he ain't here tonight. He's one of y'all's boys, but I don't think he's with y'all, and that's for 9. And of course, 78. That brother's so down to earth, and he just worldly. So, you know, I love listening to him. He reminds me of Robin Harris talking boxing because he's funny in the mouth.
He do, man. He do. Yes, indeed.
Man. So, hey, when you get around to it, send it. I'll wear it proudly. And also that other business, I'm very much looking forward to that. Black Fight Fan to fill y'all in because, like you say, y'all got haters listening. So I ain't trying to speak on it now. We can talk about that some other time when y'all ready to go to work.
Yes.
Much love to you, brother. Much love to you.
Love, family. We appreciate the call.
Back to all of y'all, man. Hey, the rest of y'all that I didn't mention, it's too many of y'all, man. Half the time I'm missing live chat because I'm listening to old shit. So this is beautiful to get to know all of y'all because I damn sure can't keep up. You know, because shit, half the time, this is the first night I had a chance to listen to y'all all the way through because I be splitting my ear with a webinar class that I take every Wednesday. And it happened to be at the same time. Tonight they rolled an hour earlier. So I was able to get the full night in without splitting my attention.
Yes, indeed. Don't be fucking up your lesson. Yes, sir.
Huh?
I said, don't be fucking up your lesson messing with us.
Oh, hey, well, you know, I'm good, man. I'm working. It's just always honing my skills. It's a webinar class.
Yes, sir.
I'm a voice actor, man. And this guy, he be giving us tips about the business. So, and I'm always listening. It's about, hey, iron sharpen iron, like Smith said. I believe that. And he one of the best in the business. So I can't miss his class, man. I'm trying to learn and get better at my craft.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate your call, family.
Let y'all go. Much love, man.
All right. Much love.
Take care.
Yes, indeed. And then we got I'm gonna send a special shout out real quick, man, to Pugilist Shiznick. He said E Bunny is going to KO Garcia in the 7th round.
Shit.
E Bunny is going to KO Garcia in the 7th round.
Shit.
You feel me? You feel me? I'm with you, you feel me? I'm gonna do it. Never mind. I'm gonna cook my own video after this about that situation. I ain't even my wife gonna be upstairs stomping around.
Put your lunch money on it next
Stay
week.
away from that shit. It's bad for your health now. Stay away from that type of smoke, man.
678, you in the building, man. 678. Can you hear us?
Yeah, it was popping.
There you go.
Man, Brooklyn Styles in the building.
Hey, boy!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hey, where Black Fat TV at?
Right here. What's going down, homie? I was just gonna look for some bail money for you.
Not today. Ain't gonna make no change out of me. You already know what time it is. Joshua gonna knock that boy Wilder Smooth the fuck out.
Shit.
Oh man.
Oh, wait a minute. That ain't Charles D. That's Brooklyn style. Is that Brooklyn style?
Hold on. Let me cook.
No, you gotta answer is who you is first, man. You just can't come up in here cooking. You gotta tell me who you is.
Had a good performance.
Announce yourself, man. Who are you, man?
Keith Thurman got it. He gonna not wait till Keith Thurman comes out of that little hiatus. He gonna come in and smoke Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
We got a troll in the building.
Hey, what did we let in the front door, man?
That's Brooklyn.
Told you about leaving the stick in the door, man.
Hey, man, on the cool, man. Hey, we need to find Charles D, man. For real, we need to.
Charles D don't want no smoke with me. Charles D don't want
no, man, get out of here.
Oh my God, man! What the fuck?
Brooklyn Styles, aka somebody we know.
He's nuts. He don't want no smoke. That boy Charles D don't want no smoke.
Oh man! Nah, hey, if anybody know Charles D, y'all need to put it in the comment section because we can at least send the homie some money or something.
Joshua got 3 shots on him.
He got 3 strikes.
Wild only got 1.
Talk that talk.
Oh my God!
Hey, Brooklyn Styles.
Deontay Wilder only got 1. Deontay better come with some respect if he want to fight.
Brooklyn Styles. I think
that boy $70 million.
Charles D was looking for you, but if he in the county, man, why don't you inbox his family or something?
Man, what? Listen, man, that boy talking about if he see me, right, he gonna come and murk me on some Jason shit. Well, here's
you say he gonna put that crowbar on your neck. That's what he said he gonna do.
Shit. Let's believe that.
Yep, and Chocolatito gonna stop Kovalev.
That's right. This is your man Brooklyn Styles _345.
Man,
listen, your boy Black Fight Fan TV didn't want no smoke with me. He don't want no smoke.
I don't want no problem with you, homie. I know you dangerous. I know you because you talk crazy. You talk crazy, but
yeah, I know, boy. You don't want to smoke with me. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you before y'all had to click on me. Let me tell you something. The Texas run is y'all having a good run right now, but that shit gonna come to an end real soon. That boy Jamel, the oldest Charles Bond, he don't want no smoke with Triple G. He just trying to when you see, let me tell you something. When he get in that ring with Triple G, he gonna feel that power. He gonna feel that power. He better say, he better fight the lit.
Boy, you sound like you 12 years old.
y'all go subscribe to Brooklyn Styles, man.
God bless his heart. Lord bless his heart.
_345 was popping in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. But listen, if y'all ever want to make predictions with me or anything like that, y'all gonna lose. Y'all gonna lose, and y'all gonna get the.
Man, how many eyes you got on your report card, dog?
You get a healthy night's rest, my brother.
Listen, this is the slaughterhouse. Listen, I really wanted 78 on the line because I want to debate that man. That's the challenge right there. 78 Sports TV. That's the challenge. I want to debate him. That's slaughterhouse. I'm gonna go in there and slaughter.
Hey man, you too real for TV, man. We don't want no problems with you, man. I appreciate you calling in, Brooklyn Styles.
Hey, shout out to the LDBC, soon to be YTVC, if they keep messing around trying to do these predicting challenges with me.
Yes, sir.
Peace. I love y'all, brothers.
Love you too, family.
Yeah.
Black Fight Fan TV said, I know you dangerous.
Walking time bomb like the rest of these kids out here, man. Just walking time bomb. Them jeans so tight they cut the stuff off to their brain. I asked my little brother. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go, Junior.
Hey man, we're gonna get out of here, man. Hold on. We're gonna take one more. We're gonna take one more call. This is the last call, man. I'm sorry if you're in the queue and this ain't you, but 514, we coming to you. 514, you on live, man. Can you hear us?
I can hear you, baby.
What's up, baby?
What's up, Junior the Truth? Joe Sheldon Harrison, 78, Black Fight fan. What's happening with y'all, people?
Man, it's all love.
Man, I'm good, man. First, I want to say, what's up with these niggas from Brooklyn, bro?
I don't know, homie. They must be drinking that curl juice over there.
I just want to say, what's up to Coach, man. You know, just keeping it smooth and coming hard, keeping it real. I want to see what's up with the Bloods. You know, is keeping it up with them hoes. 78 with that, you know. On the real, yeah, I ain't tripping. I want to keep it up with 78 on that. Get the fuck out of here. You know, ticket just keep 100. Ticket just be, I don't know, man. Ticket seems like a loose cannon, bro. He seems like he is just killing nigga. And black fight fans just can't hold you. Be keeping it 100 on the nigga, bro. You know, y'all just be doing your thing, but y'all niggas be grinding, bro. And much respect to that.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
Hey, I appreciate that, homie. Thank you so much for supporting us, brother. I really appreciate it, homie. For real, for real.
Man, respect, bro. You know, it's good to, talk with you guys. Like I talked, the other guy that was on before, he was talking real shit to, besides the Brooklyn guy. I don't know what's up with these Brooklyn cats, bro. But the cats before that, they was talking some real shit, bro. And it's like they saying everything that I can say, bro. And it's like, y'all just keeping it 100, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. We don't know no other way.
There's no other way, bro. And like you say, yes indeed, yes indeed. So man, big ups, bro. And I kept calling, the line was busy, but I got in and I'm the last caller, bro. And, big ups to you guys, the LDBC 100, bro.
Yes, indeed. And we sure enough appreciate the call and support and the love and everything, man.
Hey, hold up, homie. You gonna support Regis? Y'all got Regis coming down there on July the 14th, I believe. You going out there to his fight?
New Orleans at the Lakefront Arena, bro. I'm from New Orleans, bro, but I'm living in Montreal.
Okay.
I would be there, but I'm affiliated with Regis Prograis and them and shit, bro. But he will be fighting, I think, July 16th at the New Orleans Lakefront Arena, bro.
Yeah. He will be out there, man. He's showing up for the city. I'm gonna put a run together for him, and hopefully that fight, hopefully he sell it out and do well, man, and put on for the city, man.
All right, man. Y'all gonna have some people down there. The LDBC gonna be in the NO?
I don't know. I'm not just saying I'm gonna put a run on the channel for him for like making sure that his people see it from my side, because I got a whole lot of people that support me out of the boot in New Orleans, man. That's down with me down there, man. And I just want to give a big shout out to New Orleans, man. And let them know the Black Fight fan down with them, and I'm gonna hold the South down, and I love them boys down there, man, for real.
For sure. You know Regis training now. He training in Houston now.
Yeah, he training in Houston, but I think he doing a lot of work. He bouncing back and forth from what I was seeing, but I know he trained in Houston now, but he been doing a lot of work in New Orleans here lately.
Exactly. I miss him when I go down there sometimes. We try to bump heads, but it's like, fuck, I'm out here in Canada. He's supposed to be coming out here and shit. And, I was supposed to be hooking him up to get some little, media publicity with the news and shit. But that's besides the point. And, I told him we stacked with 140 out here for the work. So he come here, he going to get that work, too, in Canada, too, because we got, Eve Junior Ulyss. He knocked out some boy on HBO.
Now I will say this. Now I did talk to Regis though. I talked to Regis, and we will be talking to him. Like I said earlier, to be on 78 channel though. It won't be on mine. We gonna get Regis here pretty soon. So they gonna be talking to him pretty soon.
All right, well, plug up in Canada. He'll know what's up if you tell him his plug in Canada, in Montreal.
Okay, brother.
Yes, We appreciate it, family.
Push your big up to all you guys, bro. I listen to you guys all the time and keep it up, bro. I'm tuning in. I got the bells ringing, my shit ringing all the time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, family.
Appreciate it.
Push your big ups.
Yes, indeed, man. Shout out in the super chat to Rob Stewart. Rob Stewart says, damn, Smoke City, I wanted to cook K-Hole and JTT ducking me. Shout out to Rob Stewart, man.
Yeah, Robin.
That's wild, man.
Hey, Rob, man, you got my line, man. Don't do that in front of these people, man. Don't do that in front of these people, man.
Man. Hey, I understand, man. I understand. Well, this once again, man, is indeed the Smoke City Mobcast, man. A couple things we didn't get to real quick. We wanted to send a shout out to Clarissa Shields, man. She fights Hannah Gabriels this weekend for the IBF and WBA World Female Middleweight title. Shout out to Anthony Yarde. I don't know if they announced his opponent yet or not, but he's fighting. Hart Davies is fighting over there. Also, Josh Taylor, he fights Victor Postal this weekend, man. Wanted to send a shout out to them. For sure. And once again, man, shout out to the panel, man. Shout out to Cali Enigma. Shout out to Southside Boxing, Black Fight Fan TV, my boy Santee Walton. I am Junior the Truth. And thank you guys so much, man, for tuning into the Smoke City Mobcast. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also subscribe to all of our channels and be sure to visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Shout out to the super chat, man, for y'all listening in and kicking in, rocking with us. Shout out to D 21519 once again in the super chats. He says Clarissa is fighting Friday and we got to get behind our black queen. Yes indeed, man. Yes indeed. Let's circle and circle around and support Clarissa, man. Let's go ahead on and watch that fight. You know what I'm saying? And get on it. Everybody that does content, man, let's do content about it. This is an all call, man, and my brothers, myself, everybody, man. Well, let's support the queen, man. Thank y'all so much, man. We really truly appreciate y'all, family, and we'll see y'all next week.
Peace.